make that crack on the mic.
That,
or I'll anyway,
that would sound great.
Let's get ready, everyone. No! Let's get ready, everyone, for another episode of the Rotgoons.
Yay!
Yippee! We're all getting yippee together. Good job, everyone.
Yippee! Whoa!
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting... Oh, this thing's all messed up. Hold on. Let me just let me just move that thing. There we go. Our logo.
It's off center still. Off center still.
There you go. How's that?
Okay, that looks good.
Yeah, just adjusting the
carry
frame.
on. That one looks good.
Apologies to all podcast listeners.
Yeah.
No apologies to the YouTube.
I'm gonna steal Salty's bit. This is actually really bad for podcast listeners. But that being the
That's not a bit, that's real.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Rotgoons. I'm gonna go around the horn to bring you or to the people who bring you the amazing show that you may listen on podcast, watch live on Twitch, or also watch or listen on YouTube and all the various platforms and stuff like that. Thank you all for letting people know that we exist in watching our show. We greatly appreciate it. Remember, we're a Pathfinder 2nd edition show. Even though we have to label stuff as D&D, we're Pathfinder 2nd edition. Sometimes I have to remind people of that or so. But first off, I want to say thank you, Minerva, for coming back and playing and tolerating me.
What do you mean? Thank you for inviting me. I'm just like, oh my god, my friend want to play game with me. But yes, hello everyone. My name is Minerva, aka Party Demoness, over on basically every social platform you could find. I play Grey Crocus, the Null Ranger, and you can find me all over on Twitch and all that stuff. Like I said earlier, don't follow me; it's a trap. I will make you like things you don't like.
Huh?
Speaking of cursed things, we have Cabal.
it's me. I'm the cursed one. It's gooning time. Hi everybody. I am Cabal, your favorite frightening caffeinated cult leader and hooded horror host. You can find me over at youtube.com/Cabal. I'm a voice actor, horror creator, and all around just multi personality kind of guy.
Just
and
a
I'm
little goofy
playing
guy.
Tellem Shabura, the level 7 ? Ghost Magus. Yeah, I wasn't sure on that one. I got confused. I wasn't sure.
You don't know what level you are?
Speaking of question
Speaking
marks,
of being
we have
confused.
Froggy Lock.
Good time zone. Hello, it's me, Froggy Lock. To all my fellow Canadian live viewers, happy Turkey Day. That's tomorrow.
What about all the other viewers?
Well, it's not Turkey Day for you.
Way to date the episode, Froggy.
I'm just saying, if you're here, happy Turkey Day. I hope you enjoy guzzling down an entire turkey leg. I know I will.
Just a whole turkey.
I am a turkey connoisseur, a professional artist, a live 2D rigger, and a variety streamer on Twitch. But you can find me on all other social media platforms under the same handle, Froggy Lock. And today, I'll be playing Beelzebub, the level 7 kobold investigator. I've got it.
And Card Shark.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and a mafia boss.
Dragon.
It's
Forgot about that development.
Speaking of the big boss, we have SaltyJub.
Hello, my name is SaltyJub. I'm actually very short in real life, and that is why I'm playing Heart, a level 7 human monk, to make up for that. Because I feel very short and unwanted, so I play a big lovable guy instead. Soren couldn't get me out of here if he wanted to, and you can find me at SaltyJub on Twitter, but you will also see most of my work here at Narrative Declaration as one of their artists. You can also see my work over at Cabal, the previous guy, his funny bit.
Yeah, we work together.
Yeah.
We all work together to make tons of hee-hoos and funnies, and I am your host and game master for this evening. I am Zoran the Bear. You can find me all pretty much under that handle, where I also stream, do a variety of stuff on the Zoran channel, but also game master, help kind of manage and run the Narrative Declaration stuff with a bunch of also amazing creators, but also do rock grind and all that other stuff. So we all do a bunch of amazing things. We all work together, bust our asses off to try to make this show happen, because God, it's a bunch of work.
We're
You guys
proper
are so
purveyors of
cracked.
darkness. Yes.
There are times like we would go through the Patreon or so and see all the PDFs that we have, like at patreon.com/narrative declaration. And you can see like for managing all of that stuff, like getting all the art up there, PDFs, everything else. We got a backlog. I'm still gonna get all the Rotgoons stuff up there still. And I look at it, I'm like, God damn, we got a lot of content.
Just imagine like you open it up, you look at it, and you just hear Fortunate Son Bardcore in the background.
So for those of you, for folks in chat right now, can we
staring hollow-eyed?
For those in chat right now, can we get some love for the narrative declaration crew? Like, they work so hard. Can we get some love in chat, please? Please.
How would you like me to deliver the love?
I don't know. Just give love.
Starts filing a police report.
No!
So much love to be delivered. Can we get 5 gifted subs in chat?
I already did that.
I want my love to be portrayed in the form of a funny meme.
I want somebody to draw me like one of their French ghouls.
All right, sure.
I just want people to arrive to the show and have a good time.
Oh.
As they have a good time, then we're having a good time.
Chant, you have a good time with Zorn and us, and also the Rock Grind crew. Do you have a good time?
It's like, no, Zorn, no. What do you mean, no?
You know what the answer is, chat. You know what the answer is.
Threatens with firearm. That's the American way of negotiation.
This is how I share how I show my love. Gun.
But of course, we gotta show that it might be a very long episode today because there won't be another episode for a chunk of time due to we're gonna date the show a little bit, but yeah. But yeah, just going to be a little time dilation there because we're all going to a con together. But one of the things I want to emphasize on is that we have our hero points bar here. Basically, if you have not been on the Twitch channel, listening to podcasts, anything else like that, we have this little hero point bit bar that basically if you do bits plus and do hashtag in the character's name, you could help them get a hero point. But of course, I get villain points, which I get to use on them for inopportune times to help balance out that so you're not paid to winning them. Of course, for that, if any of them can recap very quickly in bulletin point ways, like kind of quickly summarize, I will give them a hero point. So who here wants to try and remember what happened last session? Give a quick little recap of it.
I would love to. I would love to recap, but I will give Cab the chance to do it. Mr. 0 hero points.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I had a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes this week. My brain is running on fumes.
That is fully understandable. But then let me recall what happened last time on the Rock.
The dream sequence.
Cue the One Piece opening music.
Wait, no.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
In the previous time on the Rotgoons, the goons actually found themselves walking away from their previous engagement, which would have been the interaction with Ferdinand, the head of the Atmari faith of the conservatists. And the conservation of life, or rather life as they know it, is their priority. And they had sent the goons on a quest to obtain a item, a key to be specific. This key was in the hands of someone that the goons already knew about. Croc and Croc's gang had been tasked by Ferdinand previously to obtain this key. Whatever that means in the terms of, do people outside of this city know about Croc? We do not know. But the goons were striding away from Ferdinand, as friends they are, and they
If you're not
squatted
on
out.
video, you won't understand what the fight's going on. Keep going.
They were running out onto the streets, and they were like, that went weird. That was a pretty weird interaction. And they started to talk about how to approach things. They started to talk about various goals in how they want to do things. Everyone except for Tellem got to buy a certain thing at the old Yarnum clothing shop and tailoring, which featured our lovely friend, lovely little guy, Yarngor, who was a creature, best described. He took the aid of Tellem and Hart to more or less reinvigorate Hart's old tattered pelt cape, and now he has a magical cape. It's super cool. Beetle got a bunch of yarn to thank Vina, who had previously made their scarves, and then they went. And then, last but not least, Gray got a small little doll in the shape of a canine that made her think of one of her daughters, which was a very touching moment. And then they all went back to the Elmas, the place where they are usually staying at, their base of operations, to say. Here they find Shunkus, a ogre who has been a victim of Outset's harsh legal system. Since Outset has multiple legal systems, guilds that has the power to engage themselves in the law on their own whims, and then also, a static legal system below that, and then some. If you're a noble, you can just call out, that guy did an illegal thing, and then someone starts to tackle that kind of stuff in weird ways. Shunkus as an ogre is not of the higher class. He was considered a criminal and a man-eater, like actual legit literal man-eater, by the people around him. And he got blamed for a crime, and the goons had saved him by proclaiming that he was not to be executed for his crimes because they weren't his. He's found outside of the Elma's house. They give him a new chance to work in Tellem's little upcoming business plans. They all gather inside of the Elma's tavern, and they talk to all of their friends and patrons, specifically Holic, who has a little fun thing that he just wants to hang out with his friends. There was no, from what we know, underlying means to that. He just wanted to hang out with his friends, us, the player characters. And we learned a little bit about ourselves playing a card game. Some goals, some personal views, stuff like that, including some existentialism.
Yay!
And Beetle learned that he is really good at playing cards. And throughout some downtime post this, Tellem researches magical scrolls with Holic. But Beetle, Gray, and Hart creates a scheme to turn Beetle into the greatest card shark in all of Outset. Beetle rolls a nat 20 on seeing how good he is at playing cards, and he's now renowned throughout multiple places for ruining entire establishments for going into them with how good he is, which means the people are probably after him as a challenge, but fear him as a player. And that's where we left.
Yay!
Oh, God.
Yippee! With that, Hart gains a hero point.
had to resist making a Nelly Furtado reference when you were like, he's not a man-eater.
I know.
I like how
So
somebody in
good.
chat is just like, Beetle is now banned from many casinos.
His mom is so proud of him.
Aww.
She goes out
We
to
love
Card
a-
Shark.
We love a mom that supports criminal activity.
It's the Kobold Mafia.
I love
It's all
it.
about being part of the family.
It's
The
about being part of
family.
the family.
The
You
family.
spread the family name.
Just don't bet the library.
We'll teach him a lesson. He's gonna wake up with a goblin head in his bed.
We'll teach you real good, you see. So, with all of that, I believe you all decided that pretty much Beetle is going out trying to learn how to gamble and stuff, and because of that, Beetle, you got a lot of gold. You got like 200 and something gold after all your things, and you were creating a reputation for yourself. There have been whispers throughout the Pond's Plaster that the dragon is building its horde.
So great.
And sometimes you'll see when you enter like another establishment or so during your downtimes or so, they're like, "Today, the dragon might be coming here to gamble. And so maybe we won't be able to get its hold." It's like, you can't fight the dragon.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And
Oh,
so, yeah.
My face is all hot.
And so, with that, you all, I assume, start heading up for Crocs. Is there anything that you guys want to do before then? Because you are going into pretty much the criminal den.
Make sure we're stocked up on ammo.
Write my will.
Oh.
All right, what's in your will?
Everything goes to my mom
To help pay off her mortgage.
to help pay off her mortgage, which she's been suspiciously paying off since all of us were born. You think it'd be paid off by now, but no, we gotta help pay off Mama's mortgage. So yeah, everything goes to my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kobold
Except for
over
my
here with a
fork.
30-year fixed rate loan on a house.
My
Vina.
Mari fork, that'll go to Hart.
No.
Aw.
Hart will have to take care of Krohk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good hands.
he's ready to go now. He wrote as well. He's ready to go.
Hart taps his chin a little bit. So, since we made it pretty clear that we just need to win, so cheating is on the table, right? Do we need some? How are we gonna cheat? How are we gonna cheat like big time?
Well, Halak taught us.
And Beetle very clearly has proven he's very good at cheating.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. But like you two, you did something. I was out there like just painting his name on the walls all over the city, but you were looking and scouting out things, right, Gray?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was.
Could,
It was
could
just
you,
enough to.
Could you sit like from an angle at a distance and look at maybe a hand of someone's cards and give Beetle a signal if
Sounds
you see
good.
if they have something?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, my usual signal has been just flicking my left ear. Usually.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a much larger establishment than what we're used to hitting up. So we'll have to play it by ear.
Yeah.
I'm not nervous.
Definitely not.
You're nervous. I'm not nervous.
No, you're nervous.
I'm not.
Someone notices how nervous you are.
Shit.
And you see a familiar face come up to you. And you see Vina come up to you all.
Oh, Vina.
Oh, Vina.
You see Vina come up to all of you and go like, I heard you all. I'm sorry, I can't help over here. She twitches one of her big mouse ears. I can't help but overhear that you're going to Croc's.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fine.
If you'd like, I would like to help.
What do you propose?
I also overheard that, your conversation and your plannings and stuff, and it sounds like that's from all the affiliations of my friend being, captured by his goons and stuff. I want to help save my friend. And you see Vina will kind of look a bit more like she's mustering all the courage she can.
Oh, I want to eat her. She's so cute.
And for remember Vina, that think of a cute little mouse folk, think of a cute little mice but humanoid form and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to bring to the table here?
I also have played cards before, and I could help be a fall person and also just keep my ears peeked up in case I hear anything interesting for you all. And I can't see super well, and she kind of like brushes her head a little bit or so. She's like, I can't see super well, but I could definitely notice a lot of things though, from smell and hearing.
If you're sure, it might be a little dangerous.
It's
Quite dangerous.
It's always dangerous here in the Pawns Plaster. I'm a big girl. And she kind of puffs up a little bit.
I would take a bullet for her.
She's so cute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you're sure you want to do this, yeah. Okay. We've got your back.
And like she nods, and she kind of like packs up a little things in a little knapsack, like a stick and the little like bundle of cloth kind of tied up.
Oh my god.
And she goes, I got snacks for everyone. And she hands everyone like a little biscuit.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Vina.
Thank you very kindly. Thank you.
you. Wow.
Y'all
you were
get plus
planted for
one on your
this.
next D20 roll.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
tastes
hell yeah.
delicious.
Oh, thank you, Vina. Wow. Did you make these yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You're
Grace
really
tail
good.
is wagging.
Sometimes I bake these for lunch. She'll nibble on one as I assume you guys begin to go. I'm sorry, Greg. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just imagining that like these biscuits are all like her size, so they're just very tiny.
Yeah, they're like a little
Oh
bit
my
for you.
God.
For Heart, it's like the size of a little macaron.
Yeah, like a little 2-bite brownie.
Ooh, bite size.
Ooh.
Vina, what did you put in the biscuits? What did you put in these? I feel great.
Even though for you, Tellem, even though you can't eat anything,
Yeah.
you feel inspired by her
Yeah.
aura. This is my game master way of
Everybody
bullshitting
was
it.
enjoying the food so much. I was just like, man, I'm happy for them.
Dude, I love being a ghost.
If you want me to not let you have
Stares
it to
at the
remind,
floor.
to remind you, it goes. I can take it away if you want.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it gives you a memory of sharing food with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want the core
yeah.
memory.
Yeah. Core memory unlocked.
But with that, she will begin the travel with you all.
Okay. The stakes just got a lot higher if anything happens to Vina. I will kill this entire party.
God, violent all of a sudden.
It sucks for Grand Heart.
Grabs you.
Welcome back to Rotgoons, the all ghost party.
I can smell my pits already. I'm so nervous.
We would be different undead. Each one of us is a different thing.
Okay, who's the mummy, who's the ghoul, and who's the skeleton?
I can be the zombie. Gray can be a vampire. Wait, Beetle would be a vampire. He has the wings.
Ah.
And Gray can be the mummy because she's the mom.
God damn it.
Aw, yeah. Also, the slither trait really fits a vampire.
Hmm.
You're
Yeah,
slithering
because
around.
ladies.
Yeah, ladies slithering around.
Slither. come right hither.
Okay.
Thanks, I hate it.
You can tell we're nervous because we're making more jokes than normal.
I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
You all begin to make your way to Croc's den.
Beetle's rattling his set of gambling teeth in his palm as they're walking.
You all begin to make your way to Croc's den. Think of like a jazzy vibe going a little bit. Just kind of thinking that to help set the mood. Like the music, I only have so much music to kind of go through. It's either tabletop audio or RPG music folks who do a really great job.
Hidden speakeasy vibe.
Yeah.
What brings it down to this side of the pond's ballasta? You look at the make it big or just make it out alive?
I fucking knew it. Rotgoons is actually a noir story.
She walked in, and from that moment, I knew that little kobold was trouble.
You all begin to make your way over the Croc's den, and when you finally get there, you've been here before. You didn't really get quite a good look at it because you only came at it at one angle, but you remember it, and now that it's fully presented to you as a half of a crashed airship. You understand that airships in the city of Outset usually help bring things to and fro, and occasionally accidents happen. And besides of just trying to revive the ship and try to pull it out for new air, suddenly they just get stripped apart and become abandoned. And it seems Croc has made his den in one of them. So as the walls look the walls look like disheveled planks and things like that, and you see two thugs in front of a door, just kind of posed out just to make sure no one comes into or fro. You see a couple of people go in and out, or so. Some people looking a lot poorer than they probably did coming in.
Oh.
No shoes, no shirt. I was just gonna say,
No
I like
gambling.
how the farther we go into like this segment of the story, it just becomes like more and more like just mob related.
Sometimes accidents happen.
Cause this place almost looks a little bigger than the last time we went by it. Wow.
It'll be okay.
Does it feel hot? You feel hot?
No.
It is a warm night.
He peels a bunch of skin off the side of his face.
Just shedding.
Yeah.
Sheds nervously.
Yeah, scratches skin off his face.
It's a warm, sticky
it'll
night.
be-
The type
It'll be
of night
fine, Beetle.
The trouble
Yeah.
was going to happen.
I never remembered that this is a big boat.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Beetle, I know you're nervous, but it'll be okay. Our hopes and
Yeah.
dreams are just, relying on your shoulders.
Just like Bob. That's okay, I can take the extra weight. I can take it. Okay.
Yeah, you're strong, bro. You're strong.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Both-
trained for this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess he starts to shuffle. Are we ready to go up to the door and talk to the guys?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. And Beetle will like stand up straighter and make his shoulders and his chest as big as possible.
Okay. Assume you approach
He approaches
two thugs
the
there?
door. Yeah, he approaches the two thugs. He stops. His eyes split further apart so he can look at like each one individually, like at the same time, and he just, hey!
one looks down and you guys go, "Hey," he's like, "What do you do?" It's like, "You here to gamble? Here to spend a little cash?" And he kind of squeezes his fingers together at you, indicating
right.
running coins.
That's right.
You should go right in and spend all your monies in here. You come right
That's right.
And he'll open the door for you. And be like, "Welcome to Croc's Den, where all your dreams come true." And they both cartoonishly laugh at you both.
We'll see about that, fellas. Thanks. Take a little peep around as soon as we slink inside.
Hart has a very serious look on his face and has both of his hands down at about waist height and he just has that bouncer passive look, just standing around, Beetle looking around. He just being an out look.
Yeah. These are some nice carpets here. You know what? It's even nicer now that I'm inside. Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
Yeah, whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say.
As you enter inside, they close the door behind you. Inside, what you see is an elongated hallway with some stairs going up on the top of this kind of rectangular room. Various rugs are kind of thrown down a bit haphazardly in a way to try to spruce up this place, but you see it's still disheveled planks and ropes holding in some of the walls. But you see some of it seems to be a new construction of various stone walls kind of put in place. A man is sitting at a table with various pieces of papers and stuff. And he kind of, as he's scribbling down some stuff, he looks up at you and goes like, huh? Oh, now you, you here to have some fun tonight?
Yes, sir. Yes, please. We're here to gamble. And he walks up to the table and stands on his tiptoes and thumps his snoot over the top of the table.
Yeah, he's here to gamble. You heard him.
Yeah.
I see. You here for the, you here to compete for the big table tonight?
Oh, yeah. That big pot's as good as mine.
Everyone says that. And you see he scribbles some things.
That's the tone of someone who's heard the same joke 50 times in retail.
Yeah.
This man will, go ahead, Hart, my bad.
Hart puts a toothpick in between his teeth.
Oh, yeah. He's a little dirty. He found it on the ground outside.
It's like, oh, toothpick. I know what I can do with this.
Dude, I can look so much cooler now.
So as he's thinking you may look slightly cooler now, see the man's like, all right, that's all right, you goofy bunch, and you kind of slide a piece of paper over and slide a inkwell on a quill. He'll go, right, just write your names here and your alias.
Is this a waiver?
He goes, nah.
Okay.
If you lose here, you're the only one who should be crying.
Okay. And he'll take the inkwell and he'll look around and be like, well, I think I might be the only one gambling tonight. Do you guys plan on sitting at any tables? Or are you just here for like some drinks?
I'm just there to keep you safe, bro.
Yeah, these are my buddies. So here, I'll sign up because I'm for sure I'm entering for the pot, and he'll scroll out the dragon.
Okay, if you don't want that, you could try to change your alias now.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
So perfect.
Yeah, and also like he's not gonna pretend with a different alias, otherwise.
Okay.
All the work is for nothing.
Okay, so you write that down.
Yeah.
It says anybody else want to sign up. You'll see that Vina will also sign up and scribble down something.
Ooh.
Gray will opt out.
And Tellem will also stand with Hart and adopt there's like definitely a bodyguard, you know.
Okay. Hart,
even scarier because he's a ghost.
He has 3 bodyguards.
It's the dragon. He's got a horde to protect.
Hart writes down his name just so the establishment knew that he was here. He will not pick up a opportunity to make more people know who he is.
Excellent. So Hart, what do you write down as your alias? Just Hart?
Hart.
Okay. And Beetle, you put it as a dragon. He goes like, only 2 of you, huh? And kind of looks down and his eyes kind of open wide a little bit, going, oh, seems we got ourselves a big shot here. He kind of rolls up the piece of paper and puts it off to the side to another bundle of scrolls and going,
that's right.
Wow.
Could be a very lucrative night for you guys.
I see. We might have to keep an eye on you.
Oh, don't worry. He's got 3 sets. Oh. Okay.
Well, okay. Okay, see you later.
He's like, go and exchange your coins for chips.
Okie dokie, bye. Oh God.
Doing, dude? How you doing, bro?
I'm feeling great. I feel fine.
You see, you can as you go through this iron bar door swings out just fine, and you see ahead of you. Actually, let me fix this for you. Actually, because this is supposed to be Seen through. There we go. You see ahead of you see a couple more workers. So, I might have a generic token of like, dude, it's not all clones.
Oh yeah, I figured, yeah.
I didn't have time to Photoshop each individual person, so it's just like generic NPC.
As we're going,
same picture, scribbles like a mustache on one, a beard on another, an eye patch on another.
That like shitty Photoshop stuff.
Oh my god, that would be so good. Oh my god.
The room in
It's a
front
bit
of
for
you.
the future.
The room in front of you, past a rectangle room through these barred doors, seems to be like a processing area. You see another Croc's gang member there, and a couple people kind of like with different bits of gold and think like casino chips, basically.
Okay.
As you walk in, you see one of them kind of standing near one of the counters where you would exchange past these bars. So, what would you all like to do?
Well, as we're getting there, before we're actually there, when we're in the hallway, Beetle will look back to his entourage and be like, how much gold are you guys comfortable with me exchanging for chips?
Yo, dude, whatever. Like, as long as we get to the big table, right?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put down like a 100 gold.
Greek kind of looks back at Tellem to see how he's reacting to all of this.
Yeah.
Like, Beetle's just like 100 gold, and you can see Tellem is just like,
Yeah.
he's just like, I suppose if our goal is to get there, might not be a bad idea to pitch in for a certain amount. But first, we should gauge what they say as high rollers.
The average for high rollers.
Do my best, and then we'll go in. Okay.
Hi there. You here to get a couple chips for a couple friendly games tonight?
Absolutely. Actually, I'm looking to win the big pot, so I would love to, really chip in.
All right. So how much are you putting in?
How does 100 gold sound? And he'll hike up his eyebrows.
That'll do it for us. There you go. Basically, I'll hold your coins and our, in pretty much in our storage. And here's your coins. Pretty much once you got all your earnings or losses, come back and redeem your coins.
You got it. And he'll remove 100 gold coins. He'll take them out real slow in front of
you just
Tellem.
keep a note, because pretty much I'm just doing like 1 gold, one of these chips sort of deal. Okay. Since you're doing that, like think of like 100 chips or so, and then it goes down.
From Beetle's experience, is 100 chips a lot? Is that like a high roller?
It's a good amount.
Okay.
It's a good amount. Like 1 gold in the city of Outsets, like that for a lot, especially in the Pawns Blaster, good chunk of money. Like you're living like on just tavern food and all that stuff for a while. You could Uber Eats a lot, basically.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure he fits the profile of high roller.
Yeah, you're coming in with a good wad of cash.
Okay. I'll make a note. Hold on, let me open my...
Think of all the anime figures you could buy at a convention with that money.
Oh my god.
100 gold.
Beetle just pulls down a huge bag and is like, oh yeah, like 100 gold. And the guy just like looks down and see there's a significant amount more still in there. It's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So as you're doing that, Hart, did you want to exchange stuff? And so, the blue stuff's carpet.
Oh, I thought that was a counter, my bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh no, wait, yeah, that guy is standing on it.
No, he's
just standing on a counter.
Yeah, he's squatting in the corner.
I did not read into
that. Hart will slide over 50 gold pieces. Hart will be around Beetle, but he does not like aim to end up at the high roller table unless he somehow does.
While this is going on, Gray is kind of like getting a look around. She's like trying to see if there's any like funny smells going on, if there's anything interesting that's catching her. Okay. Perception. We're rolling. That is a 15 for a total of 28.
Awesome. You sniff around and you smell food kind of past the curtains or so. A bit of smoke, like people are enjoying, like probably sort of like any herbal stuff or anything like that, like just good tobacco like products.
Oh, weed?
weed, at least in Pathfinder Galarian lore, is called pesh. I don't think we've just established a word for in Rockground universe yet, but we'll temporarily use that word for weed. Pesh. Like that, tobacco products, like they're smoking,
Just a little
stuff.
sniffer.
Is that a weed needle? I'm calling the police. Dials on microwave.
Guys, there are weed needles in here.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of food, drink, anything you like to smoke. Just have a good time, and he will hand Hart his chips, and be like, all right, have a good time. Here's your vouchers.
Thanks, buddy.
Have a good time at the den. And he winks
Thanks,
at both
boss.
of you.
As they get there, Tellem will actually like move out of the way for Vina to step up, and just like with Beetle, he'll hover behind her.
Yeah, you see
Innocently.
Vina. You see Vina will put in 300 gold.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
She doesn't say a word. She just nods. And goes, thank you. And basically,
Oh!
This entire time, Vina's just been a waitress to like as a hobby.
You know what it is? She probably pawned off that painting that Sora mentioned. To a collector, maybe it's worth way more that we just left at the table as tip for
Oh
her.
yeah, that's right. I forgot that we tipped over the whole
Painting of an adventure on a horse.
Fucking- Vina's been a fabulously wealthy heiress the entire time. Just works at the Elmas for fun.
she goes like, oh, it's. I mean, but sometimes people leave good tips, and the painting went for a good amount of money.
Whoa!
I bought a
That's
couch.
good to know.
I never had a couch before.
I'm
Couches
so
are
glad.
comfy.
Tellem does like the little like nice, the little
Yeah.
little clap. He's like, oh, well done.
So that goes, and I think we go through there, and she points to the curtains, and we'll motion through.
Oh no, it's curtains for us.
Come on, Mr. Dragon.
But Tish.
I've never
As-
seen her so confident.
As you
Seems to
go
be
through, Tellem, roll me a
Yeah.
perception check.
Yes. Wait, where's my skill tab? There it is. Oh, wait, no.
Perception's the left
It's
side
gone.
of the character sheet.
Yeah. I realized
Bombing
that
around.
after I found the skill tab.
Rapidly clicking.
So
through.
that's a nat 20 for a roll of a
Oh my
29.
god!
So
Heck
Tellem like
yeah.
just phases through the curtains and
And what you see as you're going through the curtains, due to your arcane nature and your ghostly nature, you feel like the best way for me to describe it is like you're being scanned. Basically, something magically is taking a look at you all, just making sure what you have is not going to be a problem.
Oh my god.
And as you kind of do so, you see that the red curtain, Vina tries to push forward, and the curtains feel rock solid.
Uh-oh.
And she goes, I think we forgot to. You don't have any weapons on you, do you?
We're supposed to leave our weapons outside?
Normally they don't really care all that much, but there must be something odd with one of us. One of us is like, I'll be right back. And you see Vina will leave real quick, very quickly, and you hear a bit of a whisper like, and then she'll go, sorry, and you see she'll come back and go like, okay, I think we're good now.
What
And-
did you have?
Girl,
It's
what
a-
did you have?
It's like, sorry, there's just a little rock I had, and apparently, don't worry. And you see Vina will push past the curtains.
Okay, well,
Beetle just looks up at everybody else like, bro.
everyone's kind of looking at each other like, what the fuck?
Everybody's like, fucking
Tellem just
see
like
that shit?
looks down and it's like, well, apparently she was more prepared than they would like for her to be.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well,
if they
apparently.
didn't care about us and they cared about a rock, I want to know what that rock is.
I don't think she was carrying a rock.
I ain't got anything on me.
As you pass through the curtains, let me move Vina here for you. As you pass through the curtains, you see that it is bustling with activity as much as it can here in Krok's Den. You see various people around tables, some familiar faces. You may notice as you scan around,
No
you notice that
way.
Gipuk is over there. And also, as you take a scan a little bit past the stage, 2 individuals you dealt with when trying to get Hollick's cart back.
They're alive.
No way!
And along with that, you see there is a Knoll bartender with like something swaddled under its arm. And along to the north, you see that there is an Atmari person at one of the tables, kind of playing blackjack along with a thug, and along with someone you've also recognized, Tugbert. It's also further off to the north, playing cards with is that a Tyrant's Guild person?
Oh my god!
Squints.
Zoom enhance.
And so that's currently what you see in this bar. There's various tables of drinks and stuff. It's quaint. It's not like a huge casino, but there's various places for gambling. So if you know this place kind of rounds around to there's more carpeted area where it seems to be more people with a higher rolling initiative. Instead of copper, they deal with gold there. So
I'm just waiting for Tugbert to be an absolute monster at cards.
Tugbert's the real dragon.
The Tyrant's Guild member someone's like, I can't win. Just throws cards on the table.
And he just goes, wah, wah.
Yeah. Oh, it smells great in here.
Do you want me to get you some a snack or a drink?
Oh,
Or
maybe
when you're
some
sitting by a table?
peanuts.
Oh yeah, I'll get you some.
Yeah, those are the fine. Thanks, man.
Remember, one of us always with Beetle.
Yep, got it.
Hey, aren't those guys? And Beetle will come around so he has a better view.
as you point to them, you see the elven woman and the avian-like humanoid that you dealt with before. They seem to be in close conversation with their backs turned to you. They have not noticed you yet.
Beetle's eyes shift so that they're front facing, and he's holding the point on them.
Gray will kind of just squint and her ears will flatten back. And she's, didn't we kill
We did.
them? Wait,
Tellem like looks at Beetle and like looks at Gray and says like, perhaps we did.
I don't like this.
Should we avoid them?
It might be less awkward if we do. The silence is killing me.
I'm gonna go get the peanuts.
Okay, oh, Gray will just watch Hart leave.
Like Hart just spots me. He's like, oh, peanuts. Like Tellem is just standing there, like looking at Beetle and Gray. It's like, people come back from the dead all of the time.
Yeah, but they look pretty whole to me.
Would you like to roll a perception check on them?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, if you want to take a closer look at them, feel free to roll me perception.
I got a 19 for a total of 32.
Holy smokes, I got 26.
So Beetle with your 26 and Gray with your 32. As you're looking at it, you notice that like some of their limbs, you messed these people up. They were definitely dead when you messed with them. But what you kind of notice a little bit awkwardly, where one of their arms seems to be kind of wrapped up or so, but due to so Beetle, you notice like obviously they still seem to be in like some recovery phase or so.
Yeah.
But Gray, with your roll, you notice that there's something a little crystalline with like with one of their arms or so. You can't quite see the avian like creature, but for the elven woman, you kind of notice one of her arms seems a bit more crystal than normal.
Something's up. Something's super up, and I can't put my finger on it.
Let's treat them the way that my sisters would treat me when we were little kids and give them this. And he turns to the side and gives them the silent treatment and walks away.
I can't believe that Beetle gives them the bombastic side eye.
He does. Yeah.
Criminal side eye.
Criminally offensive side eye. Is that Giplock up there?
Yeah, looks like it.
He covers his face.
Hey! Get back!
Gray is gonna run after Beetle because he just fucking sprinted off. And she's gonna take a quick glance to her left as she's running.
As you notice, a quick glance just looks like as you're quickly going by, it just looks like a no bartender with something swaddled.
Okay, taking a mental note of that.
A double-barrel crossbow.
What do you want?
Good to see ya.
He kind of takes a sip from his tankard.
What you drinking? What's good here?
Beer, ale, wine. I got everything else everyone else has got. Except this honey stuff. I like the honey stuff. He's
Honey
slurps.
stuff?
Honey is good.
I want to try some of the honey stuff. Thanks, Giplock. And he'll like slap the leg of his chair because he can't reach anything else.
He kind of grips his tankard in anger as he stares at you.
Beetle walks away like Tellem just like looks at Gibbock and shrugs.
Gray's just like, okay.
As
It's like
it
following
happens-
a kid at a Chuck E. Cheese.
As it happens, let
Yeah.
me change perspective to Hart. Because Hart's been waiting for a bit.
Yeah, because we're going over that way.
Yes, as you guys are heading your way over, Hart, you have approached Croc, pretty much the bar here at Croc's Den, and before you see a kobold, or not kobold, a gnoll. Sorry, for some reason it's completely a different thing. I'm gonna keep adding them in together.
It's all good.
Oh!
His gnoll swaddled, and you notice has a gnoll child swaddled with her. And
God!
she looks at you all, or she looks at you particularly hard, and goes like, how can I help you?
Oh, hi there. I'm here looking for some refreshments for me and my friends. Do you have any recommendable drinks? And could I also
Beer,
have
ale, wine, there's water, but you'll die.
I think I could handle it. Do you? Yeah. I'll take some beer if anything.
Alright.
Do you have any salty snack to that? Some peanuts?
So you see it's very disgruntledly just slams just like a ball of like these salty little bread snacks in front of you, and will just slide it over. And he'll take a couple tankards and go over to like the keg over to the side and turn around. You see that like retail worker fucking done with life. Bed tired single mom energy. just that's what you're getting from this individual. As you're doing that, you see the doll will slide over all the tankards and stuff, which I assume you ordered for, and it's like and she'll tap over like 2 silver.
2 silver. Here, have a gold. Good service.
She kind of looks down at it and just kind of looks up at you and just kind of like slides it down and pockets it.
Yeah.
So I'd
Yep.
imagine the other three are getting on over
Yes,
around
you
this
all
time.
have now arrived over, and there are a row of tankards there now.
Great. We'll wander up to the bar and look at the drink, and then look over at the bartender and stop. She looks like she's seen a ghost. No offense, Tellem.
Dies a third time.
Oh yeah,
She
I got a beer
quietly.
for everyone.
Oh, thank you, Morla.
Huh?
Oh. So you came
Whoa.
back, huh?
What do you
see,
mean came back?
I mean, you were gone when I came home. All those years.
You left.
You left, and you see that like Marla just snaps, and will just take your tankard away and take all of your stuff away and just basically just toss it into the back or so.
Ah!
It's like because of you, I had. And she stops and kind of like tries to calm herself a bit. I have customers. You wait. And Marla will come up to Beetle, and we'll go like, "What can I get you?"
Hi, ma'am. I would love the tasty honey drink, please.
You mean mead?
Yes.
All right. And she'll turn over, get a bottle and stuff, pour it down, and hand it to you, Beetle, and she'll say like, "1 silver."
Of course. Thank you so much. And he'll pull out. He'll look at Hart and he'll pull out like 5 silver and just like hold them out separately. So he's got 1 silver in the other hand and then 4 silver in the other hand. And he just like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, "This is for you. Please don't fucking bite us."
Snatches the silver away. And as she puts it away, and she'll look at you, Gray, and go like, "This is your new family now, huh? Got tired of your old one?"
The old one? You all grew up and left. What, did you want me to stay in one place forever?
I wanted you to take care of us. You know, we needed someone. You know, because when I returned home, no one was there. You know, I had to take care of most of the kids. You know, bring them all over to try to raise them out this hellhole, and to kind of point outside and kind of wave it away. And it's like now, try to find somebody. Now I got this little one. I just found. You know, just found after my ex. Doesn't even have a name yet.
Oh.
And you see this cute little knoll just kind of swallowed in with her and stuff. It's like, and because of you, I've had to been working here.
Because of me. Okay, because of me. I got older. You got older. All of you left me to go do your own things. I could not sit there and, in case you needed to come back. How long was I there before you decided to come back? How long did it take you to come back to me? After your ex?
It's like, I don't know. That seems pretty recent, but by the time I was young, you weren't even there for us.
No, that doesn't sound right. Great.
No, it doesn't sound right. And she'll move over the heart, trying to look past Heart and over to Tellem, going, "You want something, Ghosty?"
Tellem raises his hand. He's like, "Despite appearances, I'm not one for spirits."
She rolls her eyes.
Beetle leans over so slowly and quietly that like the chair creaks louder than that's when he just like cranes his head up and he's just staring up at Gray.
Gray looks so fucking just flabbergasted and overwhelmed because none of this is in her head is like adding up. Because she very well thought at least that all of her children were well and grown. But then again, there were over 20 of them.
Oh my god.
She's sitting here just trying to wrap her head around everything because this was not something she was expecting today at all. She's just kind of like sitting there in her own head staring at the counter.
Gray?
Go do what we came here to do.
Are you okay?
No. I'm not.
You want a
But-
beer?
No. I need to think.
Okay. That's
she looks like she's going to like actually throw something.
He doesn't ask. That's your daughter? He doesn't fucking ask. He clips his mouth shut and creaks back. He grabs a bowl of the salty snacks. He grabs his honey mead and he twists around again and hops off the stool. Okay. I guess I'll go try and set myself up at the big table.
It's like Vina will. You've noticed that Vina and Marlo were having a conversation, and she'll hop down. But first off, go ahead, Tellem. My bad.
I was gonna say, as Beetle like hops down to go and set up at the table, Tellem will like look at Hart and Gray and be like, "I will stay with Beetle. Do what you need to do. I will make sure our little friend is well kept."
Gray just gives like a really shaky, restrained thumbs up.
Oh.
They're talking through teeth.
All right, Tellem, here's the drinks. Keep Beetle's snacks. So he just holds them out, and he still, at this point, just drops them when they're near Tellem's hands.
Tellem will scrabble to try and grab them, and I need to make an acrobatics check.
I like. He's like, ghost check.
Ghost check.
Ghost check!
This is a disaster.
Nope, they fall right through his fucking hands.
Oh.
Chips.
No!
Wait. I spend a hero point to reroll
You're gonna
it.
use a hero point?
I'll use a hero point to reroll for this.
That's
You
right,
can't drop the money.
I need a heal right now, thank you.
I got a 29. Tellem he lunges forward and catches it, and he's just like, and he looks down at it, and he looks up at Hart, and he's just like, really?
Yeah, you caught it.
Take care of Gray, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And Beetle
If
starts
Tellem
to laugh
breathed,
off.
he would sigh.
Hey, there's an Atmari over there. Beetle will point as they're walking away from the bar.
This seems to be a place where all sorts gather. A real den of rogues.
What if she's the same Atmari that we met before?
Vina will tug on Beetle, and so I was like, I asked the bartender, basically how to get to the High Rollers thing, and we have to kind of work our way up, so to speak. And so basically we can play a few rounds there, and if we win there, we can go to the higher rollers, the higher stakes table, and then from there we can join the big betting table past the curtains there. And she'll point over to the left, and you'll see like this row of curtains, which seem to be covering like another room area.
Oh, you're the best. I was going to embarrass myself and go sit down there. So what table do we start at?
We can start at that one. That has few players, and she'll point to the table with where the Atmari and the thug is sitting.
Oh, well, perfect. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go.
All right, so Vina will take a sit down, and the guy will take a sit down. So as they're sitting here, Tellem, is there anything you want to do, or any ideas that you have to potentially assist Beetle or Vina, as they begin to play cards?
Oh God.
I can give you ideas, but I want you to take initiative first.
I don't have anything like any illusions or like magic or anything. Like the most I could do is like, yeah, I don't have anything magic wise that would work. Like anything with Tellem, he would have to do himself, but he's a ghost, so it's not like he can hide cards in his sleeves.
So to help you out, you have two cantrips that can help you out. You have Mage Hand, so you create a single magical hand, either invisible or ghost-like, that grabs the target object and moves it slowly up to 20 feet. Or you do a prestidigitation, which the simplest magic does your bidding, can perform simple magical effects for as long as you sustain the spell. Each time you sustain the spell, you can choose one of 4 options: cook, lift slowly, make a temporary object of measurable bulk, which cards are, and you can kind of do stuff with that with 2 of those. So those are 2 spells you can do stuff with. So those are some options. Or you could be very inventive with some of your other spells. Like, say, for example, Mirror Image. I'll allow you to kind of mess with the cards in an inventive way with Mirror Image if you want. Even though it is a like self thing, I'll basically let you do an arcane check to let you do something weird with it. I'm always up for someone taking magic and like stretching it a little bit.
The problem is I don't have any 2nd level spell slots.
Well, you should be fully rested at this point.
Well, no, you may just, they only get 2 levels of yeah.
Oh, you would have to heighten that. That's right.
Yeah, I would have to heighten
Oh
it.
no.
So like
Regardless, your
that's the
cantrips
thing.
work great.
Yeah,
You are also still a
um,
ghost, so you can probably ask if you can do weird things like draw a card from underneath the table because you're a ghost.
You haunt the table.
The problem is that Tellem is standing behind Beetle. He's not actually
Yeah.
at the table himself.
It's like, I'll give you some options. Feel free to think of anything you would like to think of and try. I'll allow yourself to kind of think of some stuff or opportunities to act on.
Possess the thug. Play bad.
Sure. You know what? Yeah. So I'm assuming it's something along the lines of oh god, I don't know card games. What's the one where you gotta get 21?
This is blackjack, so that's what that is.
Okay, that's blackjack.
In the world of rock grind, it's probably something different, but we'll think of a name one day.
Oh, fair. It's so one of the things that Tellem could do possibly, and like this would be up to DM Fiat, because the thing with prestidigitation is that when you create something or you do something like that, it's like crude and it can't be used like a tool or anything like that. So it's like, could he technically alter a card?
I'll allow it.
Yeah. So
Based on how it would work, if you want to mess with a card magically in some way, I'm going to ask you to either make an Arcana check or a Stealth check.
Okie dokie.
What if you made a crumpled up card on the other player?
Make it look
I
like
mean-
the other player's cheating.
Yeah.
Well, that's the plan, is, you know, like make the other players look like they're cheating, or make it, like somebody's like, hit me, and they just get like, I don't know, like what's the super high card that you can get? An ace?
Yeah.
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 Ace is either 1 or 11, but
Yeah.
So the ceremonies for this, Beetle and Vina, like basically for you, Beetle, you come up to the table and you see the Atmari citizen that you see, and they look very similar from before. And you see they'll look at you and go like, "Oh, it's you again." So it's like just to make things easier, she'll clap and basically like, "Oh, it's so good to see. How did your date go?"
Oh, it's you! I wondered if it was you. It's so good to see you. It went okay. We watched the event.
It's like, "Oh, wasn't it splendid? Oh, he has such a kind heart."
Yeah. Sweating. Oh, you know what? Actually, just to change subjects immediately, he pulls out a fork and holds it up. This is Krohk. I got it from him.
Oh my, that's such a precious gift.
Right?
It's
Just
like- it's like,
18-year-old
oh,
fart
yes.
boy in here.
It's like, I wish I had someone who cared about me to give me those types of gifts. And she'll look away and blush.
Oh.
He must really like you.
Oh, well, I don't think so. I kind of picked up on the kind of energy where they want to just be friends, but they want to be polite about it.
Oh, he's probably just filling it out.
I don't you know, he might. You could try. You could
Beetle out here just seducing everybody.
Welcome the fuck finder.
Cracks in the wall, slither. Plant monster, slither. Crystal lady, slither.
He said I was shorter in person, so I think he's looking for somebody a little taller, maybe a little slimmer, such as yourself. Have you ever tried complimenting him or
Roll me diplomacy.
speaking with him? Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, are we trying to set her up with Gerdnan?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
I ship it.
Gotta help a sister out. That's a total of 22.
You think he would like me?
You're pretty likable from the few times we've spoken.
He's like, oh, she'll like turn around and blush again. Her crystal head goes a slight shade of pink. And
This
then
lady.
she'll turn back to you and go like, do you think he'll really find me cute? And you see the human skull and the crystal, but it for some reason looks cute.
It's like one of those like cartoony woo skulls. I think so.
Tellem pops in, you're a dead ringer.
You can hear Gray from the back just,
You hear the null bartender also go, and then look at you like, we're not the same. You're not my mom.
Yeah, I think you should try maybe just like paying him a little compliment or making some small talk with him.
You hear are you here to play cards?
Yes, we're
Good. The ante is 10 gold. And it starts passing out cards.
she'll look at the Amari who's like, this guy's in a rush.
It's like, they'll start handing out cards. They go and basically we'll hand out 2 cards to each of you. Beetle, roll me 2d12s.
Okay, here we go. That's a d12.
Sorry, Gray and Hart, you might wait a little bit.
no, it's okay.
That's only
So-
a 13.
That's okay. It's like,
That's a
so
good-
basically
That's good.
to remind you of the rules. So for people listening and stuff who don't know how blackjack works, basically you get 2 cards. One card's and you basically get to see your 2 cards, and pretty much the suits and stuff equal number to make it easier on us. A chat member did recommend it, but I already figured it out way before. Basically you just keep going and see if you can get as high of a number as you can to stay under 21. That's basically what you're doing. Basically when you say hit, that means you ask for another card, and so that means you're going to roll another d12.
Okay.
And if you go over 21, you lose. That means you bust, and you're basically trying to beat the dealers. And the dealer, for them, they'll basically roll, and they currently and they got basically a 14. We're gonna do this not the 100% correct way of blackjack, just very simplified, just to get the things rolling and moving. So please forgive us if I'm butchering the hell out of it for listeners and stuff.
The
Like, it's
dice
just-
only represents the cards that are being drawn, not actually cards.
it's to kind of get the game rolling.
We're just simplifying it so that we're not here forever.
Yeah, so for that, you know the dealer will beat you. You can hit again if you want and roll another d12.
To add to this, what was the unique benefit that we stated that Beetle can obtain from being
I was
an
gonna get to
investigator?
that after this
Yeah.
roll. So
Yeah,
no,
okay,
I got
cool.
it. Don't worry.
Cool.
He can sort of preemptively think of like what people are gonna do. I think was what we talked about.
Yeah, so because you're an investigator, you can use your like one of your investigator feats to basically roll a die and see if that's it's a d20, but we're gonna allow it for this. They basically roll a d12 and be like, is this gonna work or not?
Yeah, it'd be like these cards are here, this card is here.
Yeah, it's like, is this a good ante to bet on and stuff like that. To make things go a little bit faster because of your stuff, you can basically like re-roll one of your d12s. So if you want, go ahead and re-roll one of your d12s. You had a 2 and 11, so you can re-roll a d12 and see what you get.
Clench your butts.
I'll do it. I'll re-roll one.
As I say, you'll equal it and pretty much be a push or so. It's like, all right, no one wins.
Yeah.
You know, it's when you see Vina wins a little bit, and the thug's like, damn it! you know, you're gonna throw this card at Mark. Goes, oh, I'll try again. You know, and so you begin to start gambling, start filling that out. Let's go one more. We'll go one more round for this one. Roll me 2d12.
All right. So rolling. Oh, that's a total of 12.
It's like, so with your 1 or so, you can make your 1 either a 1 or 11. So in a way, or 1 or the thing. What was the rolls I read? Okay, so for this, if you want to cheat or so, you can roll me a gambling check, but you don't have gambling lore because you did all that stuff or so. Or you can roll me a stealth. Which you want to roll gambling, or Talene can also help you.
I was gonna say, if Beetle goes to cheat, can I actually use like a mage hand or something like that to knock over somebody's pile of chips or like a drink off the table?
Like to distract them while he's cheating?
Yeah.
Yes,
Ooh.
absolutely. Go ahead and roll me Arcana, and Beetle, go ahead and roll me gambling lore, because that's your highest one.
Gambling, yep. He absolutely cheats. He wants to win. Oh, that's a total of 24.
I got a total of a 21 on that.
Woohoo! Yeah, brother!
All right, so with that, you're able to convert your 1 basically to be like an ace. You are now at 21. You're gonna win. So we're gonna see what the dealer has for you.
Yes. Oh.
The dealer got a 19. You win.
Oh my god!
You're gonna add basically 50 gold to yourself.
Okay.
And 50 gold for yourself. You start getting a whole bunch of money for him. We're just quickly representing the stuff, and the table begins to go round and around, and off you go. And you see the thug just kind of stand up angrily, going like, all my fucking money, and you see he'll pounce off, and you'll hear the dealer go, "Thank you for playing, sir."
Thank you.
You see Vina also got a good chunk of cash from that, and she'll go like, "I think we're ready to go to the other tables, and
I think so.
And hopefully we'll be noticed, you know, by the leader himself, and try to get to the more betting table. Yeah, let's move over to that one." And you see she'll point over to the table to the left, where you see Tugbert at.
And Beetle nods, and he'll wave off their little Mari friend and be like, "See you around, okay? Good luck."
I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Just like,
I
it's
love
not
her.
my money anyway.
I love her so much.
She is living her best life, question mark?
I love her so much.
You'll see
Her
that
best existence.
she will also move over to the higher roll table on the other one, and she'll plop down a bunch of gold on the other one and be all like, and she's like, "Oh, I just want to play a little bit more. I just want to see what the thrill is."
And
Oh, for sure.
had Mari
But
with
for
a gambling
you-
habit.
But for you, Bill, you see the resident will look to you and kind of point over to the other table, be like, "Here, please."
Oh, my mistake. I'm so sorry. Okay, good luck, you two. Bye.
And you sit at the
thanks, Tugbert.
table where a guild baser is at, and kind of is like angrily just holding card, like, and you see Tugbert going, "Meh." Which Tugbert is a little platypus businessman with a little hat.
It's good to see you, Tugbert. You want some snacks? He'll offer some of his salty snacks.
He gobbles them.
Oh, okay, not all of them, but yeah.
As he eats them all and cards begin to get dealt, we're gonna change the scene. We're gonna change the scene back to the bar, where
Okay.
Gray and Hart is sitting, as Morla, as you'll now learn, is the bartender's name.
We
And
got
they're just
Blackjack in the top corner, and we got Family Feud at the bar.
The family drama that no one was expecting.
Yeah, and please forgive me. This is a very complicated thing to orchestrate, so please give me time if I mess things up. So Marla will look down pretty much at her supposed mom, just angry, just cleaning cups.
You could be angry all you want. You're valid in that. I will never say otherwise. You have every right to be angry. But what I did was what we have all done. And the fact I was gone when you came back is not my fault.
All right. So tell me what you were doing then.
Living my life. I spent so many years raising you, raising your brothers and sisters. Look at me. I should be dead.
Instead, you're killing people, making them dead.
Heart, stop. You're not helping. Gray looks like she just kind of loses more of her spirit on the spot. She's just like, okay.
You're really good at it.
I am spending the rest of my days making myself happy after spending years upon years of raising you and the others. It's not my fault you came back and I was gone.
Yeah, that would be understandable if a lot of us were able to take care of ourselves. What about Laura? What about Lana? Or Alon? What about Ruba? What about them?
They all left just like you did.
Yeah, and they got hunted down because they didn't have their mom to help out, you know? We all looked up to you. You're a badass mom. You're able to hunt everything, take care of all sorts of threats that are coming down with us. Now we've had multiple of us hunted down. Remember Zaron? Skinned alive.
Jesus. I can't believe you killed yourself. Jeez.
Zaron's gone. Frog's now an art piece.
Oh, man.
All of them? All of them? Like, Gray looks like this is new information for her. Like, she did not know that this was a thing.
No
at
Campbell?
least to this
Haunts a house now.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying not to laugh.
You, sorry. Fuck. I didn't do anything.
I'm trying not to. Oh my god.
Oh, Cabell.
Settle.
No.
Got cursed to be a painting.
Wow.
This is supposed to be super serious, and you're fucking doing this. God damn it.
I love it when our emotional scenes become memes.
You see,
Gray will just.
I'm so glad that you decided to go live your life. You know, I'm happy for you, right? We decided to live a lot of ours. A lot of them ended because you weren't there. You weren't there to help us. We were supposed to be a family. No matter how old people get, family helps each other. You know, instead of helping us, or at least you being someone that we can look towards as a guide, you abandoned us because of your own selfish little journey you're on.
Gray is fuming. She is trying very hard to keep herself composed. This is the first time I think she's actually ever gotten to this degree. In the presence of like Hart or anyone. Like, she looks like she is about to explode. She's just, when you leave, you are on your own, just as I was on my own. This is not fair to me to dump this on.
On your own?
When I was small, when I was young, I wasn't always an adult. I wasn't always like this. She just slams her fist down on the bar when she leaves the wolf plush right there, and she just walks away.
See, the bartender will snatch up the doll and just kind of like throw it under the bar itself, just somewhere.
She she isn't doing well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither were my siblings.
Yeah.
And neither am I.
Is that enough of a reason to neglect the fact that she's being bad? She's doing bad?
She's one of the reasons. You see that the bartender will storm off.
Oh.
There's a plate of food there that's just lingering on the bar.
Yeah. It's gonna stay there.
Fine, I'll eat it. No.
Oh, hi, Tugbird.
Falls through you.
You see
the Casper scene.
you see that the dealer will look at you all go, if you're not playing behind the line, please. And he'll point to the line that kind of divides the carpet to the shamble-like floor.
Grey kind of looks down. She kind of stumbles back a little bit. She's still very, very like stone faced, but like, she looks like she's going to pop.
Excuse me.
Sorry, this is the line.
Oh, that's the line.
Yeah.
Excuse me, my bro here, high clientele. He is required to have a bodyguard at all times.
Then you can stay over here, and then you'll see that they'll point to here.
Or crosses his arm, staring.
Tellem, are you gonna try to stay over the line, or are you gonna?
I mean, like, Talim's been standing there the entire time, and the guy didn't say anything. So.
Well, I'm trying to change scenes and stuff. Like, I'm now in the moment. Now, you try to come through and stand there. He's not telling you to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll cross the line. He'd stand like over here.
Okay. So as you're all over, you all see pretty much this gambling. Think of like, you know, like those professional poker like things. Like you see that like the adventurers like constantly shuffling their deck. They're like, Tugbert's cool cucumber just. And then there's Beetle. It's like, like the camera kind of zooms in. There's all the stats down the bottom.
Tugbert's peaceful as a platypus.
Hey, Soren.
Yes.
Throughout this entire bit, when all of this is happening, and Hart's eyes is covered by, you know, his smoky hair. Therefore, people typically don't see his eyes. So he will not stare at this table. He will look like he is throughout the entire time. He's looking at this guy.
Okay.
I want to see if there's any stupid, weird little sleight of hand business going on from this guy. He wants to see if there's a pattern or some weird shit going on.
Yeah, seeing if the house is cheating.
Yeah, and also just how do they shuffle their cards in case we can abuse that?
Yeah. Good thing. Go ahead and roll me a perception. Go ahead, Tellem.
I was gonna say it's like see if there's a pattern. And it's like, God, what is that one movie, The Beautiful Mind, where the guy is the code breaker?
Yeah. Or the spoof of that scene in The Hangover. Thanks to Vina's cookie, I have a +1 circumstance to this roll. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, Vina.
If anything happens to everyone at this table, I swear to God, I will end this game right now. I'm ending this game right now.
I rolled a 19, but I will re-roll that using a hero point.
All right, hero point.
God dang.
Ooh!
Oh, damn. I rolled an 18 for a total of 32.
Awesome. So you're going to keep an eye on them. I'm going to note that. Before the game starts, with Tellem or Gray like to do anything?
Gray's still trying to calm down.
Okay.
She's very
You're having a
heated.
mental breakdown. Tellem, you're just going to prepare in reaction to what Froggy's doing, basically, or Beetle's doing.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Beetle. They start dealing cards and go like, the first ante is 50 gold, and you see that the abaser will put down 50 gold. Tugbert will take like a cute little coin purse and 50 gold.
Yeah. Beetle Beetle does the same.
All right, roll me 2d12s.
All right. Oh.
Not great. Not great at
I
all.
rolled a total of 4.
Due to your discombobulation stuff and everything.
I'm gonna reroll one.
Yeah, you can try. You can try. I'll let you reroll one.
Okay.
So go ahead. You're not cheating right now. You're discombobulating.
Discombobulating.
It's
Oh!
quite worse. It's now you got ones. That means you can hit a lot. Actually, if it's 2 aces.
If it's 2
Well, it's
aces, you
11
can't count it as
11
20.
one. Yeah, so we'll count ones as aces, basically.
Okay.
So either you're at 2 or you're at 20. But the cool thing about an ace, this is the advanced shit. If you actually get into blackjack, is that
Yeah, I don't know how to play it.
Whatever.
So please,
It's okay.
please tell me.
the advanced shit would be that if you would say hit me when you have 2 aces, they count as what is most profitable for you.
Okay,
So if you would draw 10 now, you get a 21.
Okay.
You see the card person will put down some cards just so like Tugber gets their cards, Bitch gets their cards, and so the abaser looks over at you like, hey, I recognize you. He kind of like he's like, hit me, and he gets another card.
Sorry, it's the Tyrant's Guild guy asking
Yes.
if he recognizes me?
Yes.
Do you gamble often?
A little bit, yeah, here and there, and he's like, I think I do know you.
I've been hitting up the casinos. I've been hitting up the bars.
Yeah.
So
He's kind of looking at you, it's like he's like suspicious of you in some way.
hey, are we gonna have a problem here, buddy?
The dealer go like, are you wanting to hit or hold?
Oh, hit me, please.
Roll me another D12.
Look, I'm just here to play a game same as you, okay? I'm just here to have a good little time, okay? Okay.
I can't fucking believe it.
That's a
That's
9.
a
So
9.
you got
That's
a good
21.
hand. Yeah.
That's 21.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You're doing good. You see Tugber go, man, and we'll like throw their cards down as they bust.
Tugbert! Here,
And
have the rest of my snacks. I'm sorry, Tuggy. Give him the rest of my snacks.
Tugber will stress eat them, and basically you see that the dealer will roll. And only get an 18, so you win. So you get plus 50.
Yes! Yes! Oh, thank God.
In the base are like, yeah, I think I do know you, and cards are being handed out again. It's like, I think I do know. Yeah, you're from I've seen some stuff on the walls about you.
Okay, well, I didn't put that there, so you can't, you
Yeah,
got no
you're-
proof. I didn't put any of that there, so
You're
you
the
can't charge me with
dragon,
nothing.
aren't you?
Maybe, but okay, look, I'm just here to have a good time and relax, okay? I don't need no trouble.
I see you brought your entire squad here.
Oh yeah, my friends, they always come out for a good time with me. We're just having a good time.
Here, sorry, 1 second. Anyway, yeah, so basically, he's like, okay, yeah, I see.
Beetle kind of pivot in his seat to look up at this guy and slide his eyes so they're forward facing.
Yes.
Okay.
Terrifying.
He proceeds to do that, and when his eyes slurp into place and they're forward facing, he's like, you wouldn't want to cause trouble in Croc's den, would you? You wouldn't want to cause some trouble with Croc.
Roll intimidation. That's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be intimidation, yes.
We're keeping cool, right? We're just having fun, right? We're just here to play some games, man.
I
Okay,
saw that
is-
20.
Can I re-roll it? Can I use a hero point?
You sure can, because you got only an 11.
All right, I'm gonna hero point.
I'll assist because Tellem is
That's a
Tellem is standing in the back with a hand on his sword.
And so with that, like the guy kind of looks and he's like, oh. Like, yeah, no problem, Dragon. I mean, yeah. Oh. He kind of looks away at you, just stops talking to you.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole ghost and a very angry looking gnoll over there that seems to be part of the posse. Like
So
The guy take this kobold, looks over,
Time.
sees the crotchety gnoll and the dead man, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh.
When the Tyrant's Guild buddy turns back to minding his own business, Beetle pops back into his smiles, his eyes go in different directions again, and he's all like, that's great! I'm so glad we can all relax and have a good time! Just have some fun!
roll me 2d12.
You got it.
Beetle's a fucking cryptid.
Your investigator skills are card counting. You're getting everything. You could roll me
Oh
another
my
d12,
God!
which will replace one of the die because you're like card counting.
Oh, I got a 4. In total out of both
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, so roll me a
One of them is
d12
nice. Oh.
Another one? Okay.
because you're now discombobulating.
I'm discombobulating. Oh, an 11!
Yeah, you got 21.
Holy
well,
shit!
well, that would be an 11.
Oh.
That would technically be a 22. So no, you're not in the clear.
Or it's a 12.
Yeah, so you can now try to either cheat to re-roll one of them, try to replace the cards. Tellem could try to help you.
And I press the digitation and 11 into a 10.
Yes, roll me Arcana.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Arcana. Let's go! I got a 23 in total.
That'll do it. But somebody needs to make a roll. They don't notice.
Wet.
I saw that 20 and I almost fucking
They
died.
don't notice a card. And you win again, Beetle.
Oh my god. Oh, my heart.
So far you have 250 gold you've won at the moment, so you are up quite a bit. As all of this is going and you sort of play a couple hands, you see that Vina and Hart just kind of help you out with your perception check that you did before. I've changed the DC to kind of help out with some things here. Basically, you notice that like there are some tactics here and there that they're doing, but you're noticing Vina seems to be picking up on it. With your
nice.
natural 20, so Vina seems to understand. And the Mari woman just getting just fucking floored. But she has so much money, they don't care. So they're like, oh, you know, they're just going with it.
I love them.
And
They're
So
such a-
much fun! Is this what it's like to be poor?
as things are going, you a door opens to the right, and you see a familiar figure kind of stroll through. Someone large and imposing.
Ah, fuck.
Yes.
Froggy starts to sweat.
Oh, God.
Chat starts to sweat as they hear his
So
voice.
cool.
I gotta remember how to do his voice. I think it's like a southern drawl sort of thing.
Yeah.
It sounded
Deep,
very
dark
close to like a
Louisiana.
Cajun almost kind of, yeah.
So as he begins to walk over, you see this large kind of crocodile type individual just start to walk on down. He's kind of looking around the tavern place. You see more or less coming back over to the bar, and see he starts to kind of walk past you all without any worry or anything. Just look around, just satisfied with how the business is going. He'll kind of look down at your table, and he'll notice you, Beetle. He'll be like, well. I didn't
Oh, hey
know.
again.
I didn't know we had another high roller in town. And you see he'll come up to the table, see what's going on, and and Mr. Tugbird, it's so good to see you. And you see Tugbird go, meh.
Can I roll a perception to see if Croc is actually happy to see Tugbert or just like, fuck, he's back?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
I got a total of a 22.
You see that he, for what expressions you can get out of this crocodile face, he's in one side of respect and other side of this son of a bitch has taken so much money, but also have made me so much more. But
Oh my god.
Like Tugbert's just, meh, just like dead-eyed, like a doll's eyes. And he's just
Yeah.
got chips all around him.
Mac translates to bring it on, bitch.
That's the thing. Beetle has not just gotten his own reputation. It's also that it has ridden on top of another dapper, short little creature that
Oh,
walks
right.
into establishments and just ruins it for people.
That's
Beetle
right.
gets mistaken for Tugbert.
Tugbert's gambling name, his alias is Certified Baddie.
Oh, no.
so Croc look at the dealer going like, now don't let me stop y'all and go ahead and deal again. And he'll and you'll see the dealer will pass out cards. Go ahead and roll me 2d12.
You got it.
And you see Croc is paying very close attention.
Do
Okay.
you just double ace again?
Yeah, I got a 1 and a 12, so I got a 13.
Yeah, so go ahead and you can try to hit again if you want. But you notice that Croc is staring straight at you.
Okay,
No pressure.
This
will
large,
hit again.
muscly, just right up.
Why do you gotta talk about
crocodile.
his muscles, man? What the? Oh, what? Wait, that means I have two. That means I have 2 aces, right?
Two aces would be a
yeah.
22 together, or 2. So
Or 12.
Ah, shit! I thought I won. Damn it.
yeah, so you have to
would've
hit
been
again if
funny.
you want, unless someone wants to try and help you.
Turns into a theremin.
I'll hit again. I'll hit
Okay,
again.
another
Tease
D12.
done.
I didn't know you.
That's a 12.
What is happening?
That's like 4 aces, man.
Yeah, the 4 aces are dealt towards Beetle.
What the hell?
If you get another one, that means this deck is rigged.
Fuck!
The supposed eyebrow of Croc raises.
I didn't know you.
Oh, yeah.
freaking-
That's suspicious as
Yeah, the
hell.
even the game is gone.
As they're playing, Beetle's making small talk with oh my god, I just brain farted really hard. The
Yeah.
platypus. Help.
Tugbert.
Tugbert. Tugbert. Yeah, he's like, I didn't know you frequented Croc's den. Oh wow, I didn't even know you were into gambling. I'm surprised I didn't run into you. I've recently gotten into gambling. It's pretty fun. You're so cute.
Just a little guy. So,
So,
yeah.
can I call it with these cards?
So, you have 10,
13.
20. Yeah, is it? Yeah. You have 13.
13 or 4.
Yeah, you would have to hit
Oh.
again.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god! The problem with doing
So-
it with dice. Hit again.
Oh yeah, okay. It pulls out more aces than exist in a deck. Okay.
9.
Okay, that's a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
You. So with all the now it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
13 is the only one that is valid. at
Yeah.
the
So
moment.
now you can't claim an ace. Now you can only make it as 1s. So now you
shit.
got to hit again.
Oh god, okay.
Croc is like, there's something fishy about this deck.
Before anything. Well, you got a 4. So now you got an
So-
18.
Okay.
So now the dealer goes.
Okay.
just to get everything going. They got a 10. They're gonna hit. They're up to 12. They're gonna hit again. 5, 6, 7, 18. They have to, if they roll really low, they might beat you. They busted. You get your 50 gold. Shink.
I can smell myself. Oh my god. Holy
You see
crap.
Tugbert go, me. Tugbert win, and the Tyrant's Guild baser will just be like, just and disgruntledly leave the table.
Sorry, Tugbert.
And
I'll
Croc
see you
go.
around.
The
Hey,
Tugbert
drinks
didn't
are on
leave.
me next time,
The
okay,
Tyrant's
buddy?
Guild left. Tugbert's fine. Tugbert won.
Oh, Tugbert won.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tyrant's
oh,
Guild
phew.
guy left. He's mad.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
So
My
Croc
bad, I
would
thought
look
they
down
both
at you all and go, "No, you play a pretty good mean of cards. I mean, I never seen an impossibility like that before." God
I'm a
damn.
beast. Yeah.
God's damn. Sorry, wrong religion.
I'll be honest with you. Me neither.
Here,
The
why
dealer's
don't
probably
you-
like sweating.
I like something just a little bit more interesting than some of the other regulars that come down to the high table. Why don't you come join us at the high stakes?
Oh, really? I would love to.
Yeah. You got any folks you want to bring along?
Well, I've got my protection here, and he'll lead and he'll point around.
They playing?
Hart, are you
I can play.
Yeah. Hart put down a name.
He's like, these two, and he looks at both at Tellem and Gray. You realize he does not really remember you all.
Thank
Oh,
God.
shit.
I have not signed, so I don't think I am allowed to play.
You got cash?
Technically, yes.
Bring it along.
All right.
Looks over at Tellem. You coming?
Tellem rolls a ghostly coin between his fingers. I could try my hand at it.
All right. And Croc will he's like, come join me behind the curtain, and you'll see Croc will position himself by it. You'll see he'll also kind of point at the dealer going, yeah, just bring them too, except that one. And he points to that Mario one.
Before Gray heads over, she's going to go back over to the bar, and she's going to quietly put her hands on the table and go, Morla, if you ever want to actually talk about this and not just butt heads, I know we're both prone to that. Just, you could find me at the Elmas.
I'll think about it.
Take your time. She'll just go.
Oh, fuck, it's one of those guys.
As you go by the curtain, you see that there is a word eater dealing out the cards. And
Squints!
Croc will.
Oh man, I love Space Marines.
I hate this joke. And you
He eats
see
words. It's different. He eats books to know about them.
You see that he'll ask you all to take a seat. Feel free to take any chair. As you shuffle in, he goes like, now I hope y'all got enough cash on you. There's 100 gold ante on this table.
Looks at my
Tellem goes to like sit down. Tellem stands back up. And he's like,
Beetle laughs and he pulls out his 100 gold and he sets it on the table.
Looks at my inventory. Oh.
it's like, sorry, that's too rich for my ectoplasm, but I will gladly watch.
Beetle, you know you could spot your friends.
You can spot my friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Okay,
won
then-
200 extra gold. So
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay. So I will help out with Gray and with Hart.
Oh,
if
I've
needed.
got the gold. I've got the gold.
Okay,
I had to double check.
Okay.
Art puts up the gold.
Let's go.
yeah, it's like, you gonna sit down, Mr. Ghost?
Beetle's sharing.
Sure.
All right then. Dylan boy, and you see that the word eater will not even touch the cards. They will shuffle and then go everybody. All of you roll me 2d12s.
Okay. That's a 10.
Yeah. I do that too.
There it goes.
I got a 15.
Tellem got a 21 on the fucking first roll. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
All right. Heart, will you hit?
Heart? No.
Okay. You are holding at 15. Tellem, you're holding at 21. Gray,
Yeah.
will you
I'm
hit
gonna
with
hit.
a 13? Okay, you hit on a
Yeah,
13.
I'm
Roll me another d12.
Boop.
Beetle will also hit.
All right, roll me
That's
another
a
d12,
9.
Beetle.
It's also a 9.
Yeah, that is a
That means I've got a
21.
21.
Gray busted.
I did? Shit.
Yes.
I can't do math. I'm a VTuber.
Okay, Gray, you're
Explodes.
Damn.
thing Croc will get.
Oh my god.
You kind of look down and look at Tellem and go, seems we got the same cards. You see he smiles, and you see that the word eater will split some of the winnings between you, Tellem, and the other winners and stuff. And Vina got a. Oh gosh, I got 3. Oh god.
Vina!
Got another one. Oh, don't let this happen again. Another one.
I saw the one.
One,
I
two,
saw the
three.
4th one.
6, 7,
Gray's gonna
8,
like quirk an
11.
eyebrow and be like, something's up with the cards today. What the?
Oh my god. All right. Now the dealer. Here we got a
The
10.
dealer just gets fucking 20.
Dealer busted.
21.
No, well, yeah, it is 21.
Oh
So,
my
if you
god.
didn't get a 21, you lost. So,
Dang.
basically, Croc is like, man, that was a very quick hand. Now, I would like to ask all of y'all, how did y'all come upon knowing the dragon over there? And cards will basically begin to shuffle back and forth. And
I'm his bro. I protect him. I get him snacks. I lift him up when he needs to see things from a high altitude.
Hard. Beetle looks embarrassed.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Protection.
he's like, good. I've been hearing a lot of things about, someone just going around draining all my members' wallets dry. I was always curious who was going to be, and so he would come to try to take my wallet dry. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I mostly started playing just for the fun of it, just because it's really fun. And
Casual player, huh?
Well, I suppose very lucky also. I wasn't expecting to come this far.
It's not too late, does he, man?
Yeah, actually,
to
my-
have a reminder of your quest, you could also inquire about
Yeah.
him of all the stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, no, go ahead first.
Oh, I was just gonna say that my mother is big into card games.
Really? What's your mom's name?
Kobold
To help you out, your mother's name. Actually, what is your mother's name? That's actually a
Is
good
that like
question.
Antsy Dancy?
Antsy Dancy, that's right.
Is it? Hold on.
I have all your children's
Oh, yeah.
listed.
I-
Wriggling, termite,
I'm just-
snoring.
Waiting for Beetle to say this in game, and like Croc's eyes just go into like just absolute slits. It's just like, oh.
Because that's the mama of the Kobold Mafia.
Damn, Dancy.
Damn, Dancy.
Oh, Antsy
That's
Dancy. My sisters are big into the games too.
He
I
looks
have,
at you and you hear.
Oh.
Oh no! How did he make that with his face?
He's just, so it's like, Dancy, Dancy. Just, sorry. No, he keeps it cool. He keeps it cool, and he's looking at it, he's like, man, I've definitely heard that name before. So I
You
see
have?
like, yeah, I think Auntie Dancy came here a couple times. Sometimes on business, sometimes with pleasure.
Business?
Hey, yo!
Yeah, she usually comes in here with a bunch of money and just trying to get a winning every so often, but sometimes she employs our services for such, or tries to inquire about our products we have sometimes.
Oh, I didn't know you had a good relationship with her.
No, it's a very much business.
That's what I meant.
Oh,
Squints.
sorry. Sorry,
Gray kind of just
my mother used to
twerks an eyebrow.
try to get me hooked up with all sorts of people. Bless her heart. We kind of like,
Oh.
he kind of says, he kind of frown, like if you could frown. He kind of
Yeah.
looks over, and there is a portrait of a crocodile in like a dress and stuff
No
like that
fucking way. Oh my god.
somewhere on the wall.
That's the most Godfather shit.
You know, our family and her family has been, you know, orchestrating a lot of things here in the Ponds Palaster.
I had no idea. And I'm surprised that I had no idea.
Oh, well, sounds like you're the diamond who just got left out of the bag.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, and they're still playing cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So tell about your friends here. And he kind of points over to the rest of your gang.
Gray kind of looks like she's been a little distracted watching the cards and stuff. She's just kind of like, oh, you know, travel, jobs here and there, doing protection for the dragon here.
Good, and you?
Plus, you haven't heard about me. I'm famous.
Oh, you know. What makes you so famous?
There's a lot of me to go around for a lot of things. I did things, you know, all over the place.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you want an autograph?
He kind of looks, he kind of squints a little bit at you, and he's like, ah, you one of them weird folk on the bounty boards.
Yeah, that's me.
And I go for a good chunk of money. He grins.
He nods.
Gray is sinking in her seat.
Oh my god.
Heart. Gray is just like slapping her hand on his arm. Stop.
Well, I don't know about that. They might still have to update the bounty board. See, we had an audience with Ferdinand.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the big man himself, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, so what you talk to him about for? And you see that like a member or a gang member will come in and kind of pass down some drinks and stuff, and he'll be like, here, have some. And it's all, you can all see it just like really nice wine in glasses and
Ooh.
stuff.
Oh dude.
Thank you so much. Well, he saw we were a part of the parade, and he was really moved by, I suppose, what we were doing during the parade, and invited us to go eat with him. And we talked a little bit about those, the bounties, and asked if he would be willing to put in some good word for us. It's, the whole reason the posters are up there is a big misunderstanding in itself. You know how it is.
Yeah, I know how it is. And he just laughs at you.
Just laughing, and then he stops laughing suddenly. It's just a vine boom.
Yeah. He, Beetle shuffles his cards. He mentioned you guys while we were there visiting.
Really now?
He did. Apparently he sent you to or not you in particular, but you're meant to find something for him?
Oh, he mentioned that, didn't he? You see, his demeanor changes a little bit. Roll me diplomacy.
You got it.
Fear.
Anybody else can chime in, by the way.
Tellem will chime in and assist in the diplomacy. It's like, yes, he was saying that he was quite hopeful to hear back from you, but because of his busy nature and the way that communications can often be lost in the Pons Balaster, that he had yet to, and he was a bit worried that perhaps you had run into trouble and was concerned.
Yeah, we all know that things tend to just kind of get lost in the busyness of the Palaster.
Yeah, we
No.
mentioned that we planned on stopping by so we could put in a word for him.
I see.
That's just part of why we're here, though. Not
Yeah.
the main reason.
Well, what's your other reason?
To play, of course.
Play.
You smile
And
as
to
I
drink the mead.
your roll.
Do your eyes just suddenly go forward facing when you say that? It's just like little cup and to drink the mead.
The mead is really good.
Become prey animal to meat. Or become predator to meat. There we go.
Slurp, 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 slurp.
You see Croc will kind of like lean forward a little bit on the table. He's like, yeah, we did have business with good old Curdy. We decided to change the arrangement a little bit. I assume that's why he sends you all down here. We have, in a way, what he's looking for, but it's a lot more trouble than it was.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, you don't want trouble.
Oh, absolutely not. Some bigwig comes in offering a lot of cash. But tell me, what was his arrangements of trying to get his little shindig keep going, huh?
I'm sorry?
It's like he's asking like, what was Ferdinand's like ultimatum? Is like resolve it peacefully or kill them all and get the thing done. That's what he's inquiring
that's
on.
what he means. Yeah, I think he just wanted us to inquire about it for the next time we go back. Because he still has to clear up our bounties for us.
His organization and people are about the conservation of life. I would highly doubt that he would want anybody to resort to violence when, a peaceful business deal could be struck. Especially if there was trouble acquiring the item. He seems like a very understanding individual.
Beetle's nodding.
See to that, see Croc is just kind of like not being as receptive to the conversation anymore. Go like, he's like, it's like someone can roll a perception check for me to kind of see how he's feeling.
Yeah, sure.
See how his stances are or so.
That's an 8 for a total of 21.
He's like, for context, for people who might be new to the Pathfinder 2, like insight checks is basically just doing perception to see how this guy is.
Yeah, that's a 22.
I rolled a total of a 27.
I roll a 17. I can't read his face.
That sure is a snoot.
Tellem, you are noticing Croc's like, you guys have basically, like, for the situation, the conversation, you've come in, you've told him like, we're here to check on this. He seems very just like, yeah, it's like he's confirmed that like, yes, we do have a dealing with him, but you seem that he's very disgruntled about the deal, that what's going on, and he seems kind of like, all right, I'm just gonna play this poker game.
And then get the fuck out.
Yeah, he's like, I need to get these people out of here. That's what he's feeling to you all.
Yeah.
So if you want to progress further in, you might want to press
See,
more or see what he's got, because what you remember from Ferdinand, they do have it. They do have whatever it is.
Yeah. So Tellem, I was sitting there, they're playing everything like that. He looks over and he's like,
You spend enough time in business, you'll get a good feel for people, and you get a good feel for how people feel about deals. And it's seeming to me, Mr. Croc, that You don't like the hand that you're being dealt. Excuse the pun.
Roll me diplomacy. Let's see if he warms up to you.
I rolled a total of a 25.
Great roll. You
Wait,
see,
+1 from Vina.
A
Yeah.
26.
I'll apply it. You see, he'll lean forward and he's like, yeah, let's say that the deal that he decided to send us on wasn't very advantageous for me and the gang. We found the key he was looking for. It cost us a lot for it. And then we went over down to try to get information about where to put that key. We found a lot more worse things than we were willing to handle. Job was bad. So we figured we're gonna cut our losses from it and tell old Curdy to head on out of here. Try to recoup our losses. This is too expensive for us.
Well,
Oh.
what do you
completely
mean by
understand.
where it goes? Well, could you elaborate on that? I'm a little curious and concerned.
Roll me diplomacy, Gray. See if
Oh,
he's just gonna
fuck.
open right up to you or not.
That's a 13 for total 15. I'm gonna re-roll that with a hero point.
Okay.
Please, God, please.
+1 Venus cookie.
Why is that worse? It's the same. It's the same.
They get it
Same.
and they take it away.
So it was a 16 in total because that +1. Okay, he ain't gonna say shit to me.
Yeah, he looks at you and he's like, I'm not telling you everything. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna report back to him and tell him all this shit. Like, hell no.
She's just gonna hold up her hands like, okay, fair enough, fair enough.
So, the key. Question about that, actually.
Yes. Thinking of buying
Tim?
it?
Actually, I was actually gonna ask you, what are you using it for if you ain't giving it to Kurdnat?
Well, now I'm just gonna sell it. Worth a lot of money, I suspect, to the right person. I'm just
I mean,
looking for
if-
buyers.
Yeah, if like Kurdnat wants it, it's probably a collectible of some kind. I mean, the guy looks like the type of person who, stashes away things.
Very eclectic.
Yeah, we're not up to the opinion of doing any more business with good old Ferdinand there.
Totally understandable. You want to gamble on it?
Gray just kind of like, oh.
He laughs like, what could you ante up that's gonna be as valuable as the thing that we found? It's also gonna be worth probably thousands of gold.
Looks at our coffer.
What do you have, or what do you think you can propose to have that'll be worth a good chunk of cash?
Everyone quickly look at your inventory.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I have one old wet buck tooth. I have a signed wanted poster from Baldric.
Oh, same.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Turns into Theremin again.
Leans back, hopes the party remembers a bunch of shit.
I love my short-term memory. And my long-term memory problems.
Don't we?
Oh no.
Don't we have like a party loot?
We
There's a bunch
do.
of stuff in there.
You do.
There is.
There's not a
There's
lot.
not a
in
lot there.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. We got some manacles. Oh boy. There's something in there called new treasure, which is worth nothing.
Yeah. Thanks, past us. Thank you.
Good job, past us. Pats on the back. Pats on the back.
Oh, scrolling through my notes. Oh.
If you want help, I will be very evil about this.
I'll spend
Oh,
a hero
no.
point to do it.
Here's my condition. If
Yeah?
you need me to help you remember a whole bunch of stuff, you have to give me all your hero points for whoever's
Take it.
asking.
Ooh.
I've got one.
Are you sure, man?
Yeah, that's fine. Take it.
And when I mean all of them, I mean all of them.
Oh, you mean all of our points?
Yeah. If you literally want me to help you get all your options and answers, if you didn't remember most of the campaign stuff, you're giving me your hero points. And I'm going to add them to my villain point total.
Oh, fuck.
It's not that I don't remember most of the campaign. It's that I'm trying
It's
to
just
think
like,
of an
it's trying to
item
think of the
that is-
options of
Yeah.
what it could be considered,
Yeah.
valuable.
trying to- Yeah.
Gives him Greg? Shrug?
Hey, that's a long-term investment.
While people are thinking, Beetle jerks like he just remembered something and looks at Croc. He's like, "Oh, your gang. Were you looking perhaps in the sinkhole in the sewers at all for this thing?"
Roll me diplomacy to see if he'll give that up to you.
You got it. And maybe it'll help with the diplomacy roll. I got a total of 22, but he continues reaching around and pulling his fanny pack and opening it. And he's like, before, we've been taking a bit of a break up here, above ground, doing things. But before, way back, we went on a little excursion down into the sinkhole to find some little delicacies for the parade. And I happened upon this, and he pulls out a note that is wrapped around something lumpy and hard, and he slides it over onto the table for Croc to take it.
He takes it.
Inside is a emerald, and it's been wrapped up in a really tarnished looking note. The note starts with a T, and it's ripped apart, but it appears to be like a letter written for someone's lover or their family.
Basically from the series you got from that
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
holding
for
on
that.
to this note from a halfling and an emerald for a really long time, and I've been looking for any lead into who the emerald was for. And Beetle will sit forward. This might also make the party look more authentic or nice or trustworthy. I don't know. It might help their image a little bit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, he's
Um,
like, we found this, and I've been looking all over for moons at this rate. I've been trying to find who this emerald was meant for and their family. Maybe if you guys were doing work down there, I don't know if you might know.
What
whose it
sewer?
could be.
As he takes the emerald and note and looks at it.
What part of the sewer is Holic from? Is there a
You
word
can
or anything?
kind of bullshit location. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, he will. He'll be like, well, we entered from this area and we took the rickety boards down. There was this big monster in there who would sing. I don't know if you've heard him. Charles. Yeah, we met him. We met
Lovely
the guy.
singing
Good
voice.
job.
Very good
You
singing.
mentioned you met somebody in those sewers?
Yeah, Charles.
I don't know, no Charles. Any kind of...
Did you send a guy down there?
Say what?
Did you send a guy down there?
Normally we like to dispose of things ever so often in the sewers. You know, where all trash goes usually.
As
Yeah.
you do.
He looks at the note. Croc will hand you back the note and say, I have no idea who that's for.
All right. Well, thank you. And he'll
Heart.
Kept the emerald.
Wait, did he?
Hart
Yeah, he just
pokes-
gave back the note.
Yeah. Hart leans over to Beetle and whispers near what is presumably an ear. Since he's a little reptile guy. Hart goes, "Hey Beetle, remember that there was a corpse of one of his guys down there? And that you have a note?"
I do. Beetle reaches through his pockets and he's like, I'm going to need that for whoever that was meant for, by the way. And he's pointing at the emerald that Croc still
He has a crawl on it, or a claw, like a point of his fingers or whatever, and his claw is just kind of
Yeah.
like rolling it around as
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
table going, I don't know. See what else you're trying to empty up.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, I also found this, which you might be of interest to you. It was from a guy who, you know, you talk about your garbage. He was dressed like one of your people, and he'll pull out. I'm pretty sure it's this old map of a strange-looking dungeon. I'm pretty sure that's what I looted off of him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was forever ago.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I got that from him, so I will take it out and I'll slide it over.
He looks at it. He's like, he kind of pauses for a moment as he's looking at it. He's like, huh. Where'd you get this again?
Beetle will again recount the general area that they went down.
Art points down at Beetle after he's recounting it. He's smart. He finds these things all the time.
It's like a curse. It's a blessing and a curse. But that was on a guy who was dressed like your people, so it's probably yours.
But rotten to the bone, by the way.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty.
Yeah,
He
we had to
scratches his
clear out
stuff.
all that rot.
Scratches his stuff and he kind of rolls back the emerald going, well, now you told me all that. What else you got?
Is this interesting to you? Hart points at the map.
He's like,
Like the position, the area, that thing, that area, that dungeon.
would you like to roll a perception check for me to see how he reacted to the map?
Yeah, Hart has had a hard time reading this guy, but he's like genuinely asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perception, diplomacy, what should I roll?
Yeah, but perception if you want to read what his reaction was. Diplomacy if you're asking him to be all like, tell me how interested you are in this map. Is that what you're looking for?
In that case, since he has, even though he's better at perception, he has a canonical hard time reading his face, so he will roll diplomacy.
And I would also like to do a perception check just to gauge how comfortable we're making Croc again. Like to see if he is settling in with us a little more.
He got a total of 22.
Okay. And go ahead, Beetle.
That is a total of 19.
So the help for the information, at least for Hart's thing, with your 19, you notice that basically he's just like, all these people are just telling me all this information. I didn't have to bet for it.
Yeah.
So he's like, neat. But he's like, he's thinking he's getting swarmed into like a trap or something. So he's being a bit on guard. He doesn't know what you guys are planning. But you're asking him like, are you interested in this map? And he's like,
like the area
yeah.
that this map is for. Yeah.
He's like, that's a copy of something.
Yeah. It's more along the lines that we went there. Hart stares at him through his hair.
Give you plenty of information on what to expect down there.
We got things from there.
It's like,
Yeah.
bye.
We got things from a few corpses, a few statuettes.
He'll
But
he kind of lean back and cross his arms, and he'll go like, he'll just like, yeah, we had a couple folks kind of investigating something like this, but the real point of the matter is how much are you still anteing up for this key? This information, though, I already know most of this.
You know a guy named Lex?
Who?
Oh,
Thought as much. Beetle, do you still have the figurines that we got from there?
Well, we put them. Didn't we put them?
Yeah, no, you
in...
don't have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
we left them there, huh?
Yeah, we had to put them in the slots to solve the whole puzzle.
Hmm.
You know what? I had almost entirely forgotten about our experience there. Probably from the trauma.
So at this point, Tellem just kind of like, any cards he's got in his hand or, he's looking at it, just puts it down and he'll like steeple his fingers on the table. It's like, but when my associates are willing to try and gamble for the key, allow me to just ask you, Mr. Croc, how much would you need for Ferdinand to hand it over to him? Break the contract so you don't have to have any more losses, or go find the seller?
It's like he kind of leans back. He's like, well, since you already paid half of things, unfortunately, I do not wish to do any more business with Mr. Ferdinand. his involvement and our involvement have been more deadly than anything else. And I do not wish to participate anymore with what Curtin wants. Now, one of his little lackeys over there, and he kind of like motions past the curtain, has been visiting ever so often just to keep an eye on us. And I would appreciate if he would, in a better term, fuck off.
Oh.
Grail kind of just like little chuckle, just
It seems strange to me that he would send you guys on such a dangerous mission.
But what would it take for us to resolve the situation without you having to do anything for him anymore? To break the contract?
Well, the thing is, I'm no longer doing anything for him, and pretty much in my eyes, the contract's done.
All right,
Even
fair
if
enough.
he comes over and says anything, I'm practically done with that crystalline little freak.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to be doing now is basically stealing that key, wiping my hands of him clean, and trying to enjoy the good life as he flies away on his little fortress.
I understand. He did want us to try and resolve this if possible, if he thought we could, or if we thought we could, in exchange for us having our bounties cleared. So it would be beneficial if we could work something out.
He kind of leans back or so. He's thinking.
Yeah.
And
You
as
see
he's
the
thinking,
gears turning.
we're going to go on break.
Oh!
Nice.
And so we will be right back. All right, we are back.
And now we
Hello.
die.
Now
Oh,
we're
no.
about to die.
To quickly zoom us back into the action from Froggy Beetle or Hart, everybody. I think you guys are still inquiring for Croc as he's just like, I think he was kind of leaning back or so and debating pretty much like you guys have asked him, hey, what needs to happen to basically make it to where this can be resolved peacefully?
Yeah.
Basically Croc leans back and he goes, the only way that's going to really happen is Curtin pays us a lot more money. There's been I lost a lot of good men trying to find his little key of his, along with trying to find the place where to use it.
I suppose that would explain all the corpses we found of your people.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time we've gone delving into dangerous stuff.
Speaking of, you know what, I just remembered. I've got Beetle looks at the emerald and then rolls it around himself, puts it down on the table, and reaches into his fanny pack and starts rummaging. We found something else from the sewers, and one of your people's corpses wasn't around, but I think it was the sewer. It was near where I'm pretty sure one or two of your group's members live.
He tilts his head.
Yeah, he's yeah, we were visiting this other spot. We were just doing some delving and some adventuring. It was near that rougher cul-de-sac, and we ran into, and his eyes dart up and kind of like stay on Croc, and he kind of goes quiet, like whether it's for cinematic effect or who knows. He just
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want you to think anything strange of what I'm about to say, but we actually, so there was something that was coming in and out of the sewers, and
That thing! With
And-
the worms!
it was made out of worms, which we found out after, but yeah, we went in there to check things out, and at first we actually wondered if it was you from things that we heard, which makes very little sense. You can see why we went in, so curious. But it wasn't you. Instead, it was a big crocodilian creature made out of worms, and it seemed very fixated on this. And Beetle pulls out a little smooth round stone, and he's holding it up in his hand.
You know, it had some kind of clothing. It was rags, it was tattered, but it looked pretty refined. And her eyes kind of slowly drift towards the portrait.
I'm gonna this is one of those rare game master things where I'm gonna halt you and kind of let you know that you suspect that this would be a thing that you would want to ante up as information that Croc may want instead of telling him all of it. So would we like to rewind?
Yes.
Rewind and have this as information to barter with him because you're bartering with him.
We got news on your mom. It's a fucking thing to say.
I don't
Thank you,
rewind
Zoran.
any of Beetle's stuff. Beetle says all that, and he's holding the stone. He's not holding it up for Croc to take. He's just holding it where
Okay.
Croc can see it.
Okay,
It's
and,
like we found,
and you tell all that about his mom and stuff.
not that it was his mom, that they thought it was him, and there was a big creature made out of worms that was shaped like a crocodile.
Okay.
And it was very fixated on this. And the only connection that he's voiced is that it was in the sewers near where a couple of his groupies lived. That's the connection that he's made between Croc's group and the worm creature. Yeah.
Okay. He will he'll kind of lean over and he'll look directly at you, Beetle. And he'll be like, he's like, so why don't you just tell me, so where exactly did you find this? Would you find this
how much that
worm
information worth
person?
to you?
Well, like I said, I think that 2 or so of your group's members live there, where, like, around where we found it.
We could tell you.
He crosses his arms. He's like, which ones?
So this,
I don't know,
this
which
would
one?
interest you?
He's like,
The other things I've shown you that we found related to your group, not interesting. But this might be of interest to you.
very much.
Interesting enough that we might be able to use it to gamble for the key to resolve this situation with Ferdinand.
He looks at his dealer and he grins a little bit, and he looks at you and going, sure, why not?
Oh fuck.
One key for that information. Tell me exactly everything you know about that situation.
Okay.
He's like,
If we win, this isn't gonna soil the reputation that my mother and her family might have in relation
no,
to.
it's just a little game,
Whew,
and it's
okay.
just business.
Okie dokie.
And so he'll look at his dealer going, and he was like, go ahead and deal him. And you see, without touching the cards, the word eater will just kind of go, and basically the cards will shuffle, and go ahead, Tellem.
Can I Arcana to if the word eater is trying to use magic to cheat, to put a on that.
Sure thing. Let's do a perception check.
Okay, yeah.
To see that for that. So go ahead and roll me perception.
Roll a perception. I got a total of a 16.
You want a hero point it? You got 2.
Yeah, I'll hero point it.
Everyone pray. We're gonna need our hero points.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
no,
works.
Yeah.
Hey, Soren.
Yeah, everyone else
Never
can
mind.
also roll perception if they suspected anything.
Since I saw how they shuffle things previously,
Okay.
Yes,
can I see if they are stacking this fucking deck?
absolutely.
I don't think
Perception?
Beetle would have the
Perspective.
if it's arcane. I don't think Beetle would know enough about that to be able to spot it, despite being an investigator.
I believe because you are an investigator, you would have the ability to kind of check how the cards are being shuffled.
Okay.
You
okay.
do
There.
have lore gambling. though.
Yeah, I'll allow you to roll that.
Right.
So
I do have
Yeah.
I'm super
the
good
DC
about
is
gambling
different for
like that.
stuff like that. So for point
God
check.
Dang!
That's a total of 34.
I rolled rolled a 15 for seeing the deck.
I also rolled a
Yes.
15. We both got the
Or-
same number.
For you, Tellem, you start paying attention to the card shuffling. You see just like regular shuffling to you, just just as if somebody was doing it by hand. Gray and Hearts, not really much of a notice, but Beetle, you pick up on things. You noticed with your gambling lore and stuff that Croc actually cheated on his one hand. He got a 19, but instead he got a 21. Or said he got a 21. All of a sudden, he had the right cards. As if anyone noticed on that, and so you notice the Word Eater is stacking it up for him. Make it a lot easier for him to always get a good number, and always for the Word Eater get just slightly less than Croc. And because of your investigator and stuff, or in gambling and all that, you pick up on it right away. You know he's cheating.
Hey, something flub up with your shuffling over there? Maybe you should shuffle them again.
Yeah, Croc looks at him. He's like, if you don't trust the cards, go ahead, shuffle them again. You see, the Word Eater will do the exact same thing, trying to appease you.
Now,
Grace just
now
squinting.
can I
She can't
use
see
an
anything
Arcana
anyway.
check that he's been called out?
Yes, yes, you can do Arcana check. Well, the thing is, you.
Okay. No, that's fair. I didn't notice it, so I wouldn't know what to change.
So in this situation, everyone else doesn't know, but Beetle knows. So Beetle, you could try if Beetle wants to try and share that. Well, Beetle did try to share that stuff, so the fluff thing. You can, they're gonna cheat you for this.
Right.
You can try and prevent it if you like.
That is what I would like to try, possibly.
Awesome. Go ahead and roll me Arcana. Let's see if you can like counteract the manipulation of the cards.
Well, while he's rolling, Grace, since Beetle said something, Grace kind of squinting now, what? What did I miss?
Happy with that 21?
21.
Not really.
21.
Got 1 hero point.
Well, since Beetle's noticed that some flubbing's going
I'll
on,
re-roll it.
can he look directly at Croc?
God!
Sorry.
Oh no!
I guess I'll
22.
just take it. Yeah.
It's one higher.
Go ahead, Beetle. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. We're playing a fair game here, right?
Of course. I mean, what concerns do you have?
Well, I'm just thinking the decks aren't adding up. I've played a lot of gambling. You wouldn't be trying to. You wouldn't, right? Especially you want to maintain a good relationship with. We've got now. I'm learning that we have good family relationships. You don't want to mess that up, and on such a serious point of business, you don't want to. You wouldn't. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. Play fair. Let's not have anything.
Come on.
Like, well, since this is going to be the hand where our betting happens.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. This is no longer just a fun little game.
It's like he'll
What's even the odds?
he'll look at it as a Word Eater and he'll look down to Vina going like, how about her? Let's have her shuffle in.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Everyone
ma'am,
just
could you please do
stares.
that?
It's like,
Yeah, we didn't say we were with Vina. He doesn't know.
and so you see Vina go, me? He's like, yes. I mean, you'll just be the third party on this. Make it fair, right?
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
Tellem will actually lean over at Vina, in a purposely antagonistic nature, and just be like, we do all like a fair game, yes? And
Of
he doesn't know her is
Yeah,
how he's
yeah.
acting.
Vina looks at you, like she's seen a ghost. And
Vina shitting her pants.
see the widower step to the side, and Vina will come up. She kind of finds a stool and so she can see over the table, and she'll start shuffling the cards. And damn, she's good at shuffling these cards.
Oh my god, Vina's been a professional fucking gambler the entire time. She's one of the
I can't
people that the
believe it.
hotels just
She's
they
the
get
real
switched
dragon.
to.
She is. She's the real dragon.
God, what was the platypus's name? It's
Tugbert.
Terry?
Tugbert.
Oh, Tugbert.
Beetle's being mistaken for Tugbert,
Hey.
but Tugbert is being mistaken for Vina.
Hey, hey Soren.
I'm
One
Soren.
question.
Yeah.
Can I give you all my hero points to give Vina one reroll?
I'll let you spend 1 hero point to let Vina reroll.
Nice. Thank you.
Don't forget her +1 from her cookie.
Yeah.
All
She
right,
ate her own
I'll-
cookie.
I'll add that.
Don't forget her +1 from her cookie.
Yeah.
Everyone clench.
Whoops. 1 second here.
We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed.
Oh, it's exactly the same number, even with this one.
Well,
Vina starts to do it, and she tries her best to try to pass other cross gaze, to try to give you guys a bit of an edge. But you see that she notices Croc kind of do a little clog on, nah, and she goes like, and she quickly adjusted herself. Now, it is completely fair. No advantage to either party.
Fuck.
So,
okay.
as she's doing it though, if anyone has any ideas on how to try to manipulate the deck, or they can try to cheat later if they want.
God.
If not, then we're gonna bet straight up nothing, unless you want
Yeah.
to try to cheat the cards during the card hands out. So she hands Croc his cards. He got an 11. He is going to hit. Let's see. He is going to hit. Oh, that's a D. Is that correct? Yeah, that's right. 6, 17.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
gonna yards.
He's going to hold on a 17.
Okay.
Beetle, roll me 2d12.
2 11s. 2 11s.
Well,
You want to reroll one of them?
you are an investigator, and we're giving you the ability to reroll one of them.
Okay.
So give me 1d12.
Yeah. All right.
That's a 12. That is an ace. That's an ace. So that will bust you if you take the
You're-
10 for the ace. So
Or 12.
yeah, the top thing. Actually, aces are 10 11s, right?
11s.
Yeah, that's right. So you're gonna have to hit again. So now it's a 12. You have to take the 12.
Okay. But I can hit again?
You can hit again. Yes, you have 12.
Yeah.
You're at 12 points right now. Let's see what you get. 7, 8, 9. That's 19. That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna hold.
Okay, you're gonna hold.
Yep, I'm holding on 19.
Heart.
Watch this. Pure skill.
19. Gray.
That's right, baby. I hold.
Oh. That's 11. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit.
Come on, a 10. A 10. A 10.
I'm hitting.
A
A
10.
1. That's an ace.
You're at 12.
What is it? What is it together? What are the options?
You're
What would
12.
it be? It'd be 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm scared. That's a 9. So
Yeah. 21.
21, baby! Holding.
Tellem.
I got a
13.
yeah. Yeah. Hit. I'll hit.
That's an ace.
Oh.
That's an ace.
14.
So 14.
Oh, okay. 14. I'll hit again. Why not?
You busted.
Yep.
You busted out of it. All of you roll me a perception check.
Oh, God.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Tellem. You first. You do your thing first.
Can I use Prestidigitation, change that 8 into a 6.
Roll me Arcana. Actually, no. In this case, I would say it's a cantrip because you're just going to do it. Roll me Stealth this time because Croc is staring at you hard. We're staring at all of you, making sure no one's cheating.
Okay. I got no hero points left.
Dang!
And you're going to have to beat his perception, which I'm going to roll for him now.
Fingers crossed.
And he has good fucking perception.
Oh, shit. Not worth it. Yeah,
I'm
fucking
wheezing.
up.
He looks at you, Tellem, and goes, fair game, huh?
It was worth a try, but I'm out.
That's what I thought. And he'll look down at his cards. All of you roll me a perception check, please.
Okay. 3 for a total of 16.
Total of 23.
I got a 19 for a total of 32.
Oh, let's go. Thank God the one with their eyes covered can see.
Gray, don't notice anything. Tellem, you don't notice anything. Beetle, there's a bug on the wall, but you don't notice anything. Art, with your 32, you notice that the Word Eater is still trying to help out Croc. And the Word Eater tries to do something similar to what Tellem was doing, a prestidigitation, and you spot it.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm not gonna hurl it at him like a weapon, but I'm just gonna toss Hart's beer stein, like just whoo, like he's passing it over towards the Word Eater.
Is here, have a drink.
And he's gonna go, whoops!
You see the Word Eater go, grab onto it, and you see the card that was going to give him a 21 just go back to his number.
Hey, don't spill any of that on Croc's, carpet. It would be a bad thing.
Croc glares at you, is like, well, it seems that we have come to a conclusion on. It seems that and he looks down, lost, and.
Tellem just leans on the table, puts his elbow on it, and rests his head on it. He's like, I do love a fair game.
You see, he'll growl doing like the crocodile thing that he usually do. He'll kind of chortle at you, and he'll go like, fine. He kind of stands up or so, and he's like, come with me then. I'll show you the damn key.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
Tell you everything and show you what we have.
It's like, he'll come on down this way.
Come on down to Croc's Antique Emporium and Fried Chicken House.
We're gonna enter that room and he's just gonna shoot us.
The basically summarize all. He's gonna take you behind the bar and shoot you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just stay still. I'll drag everybody there.
All right.
Woo! And you go here, and behind closed doors and stuff. You see Vina kind of like on the outside, and he kind of shuts the door on her.
Oh, no, Vina!
I put you there, and he's like, "All right, key's down there." And he'll
Down there?
Yeah, down there. Now tell me what you know about the thing.
It really, really wanted this, and we don't
Man.
walk around.
Man, you lost.
Trying to rub it in.
No, I'm just saying, why should we say anything when you lost?
Damn it. Trying to get you. All right, he starts going in. God, I was so fucking hoping you just spill the beans.
Yeah, Beetle stops. He's still holding the stone up, and he's just like, "Oh, we're not gonna help." Like, oh.
No, we
Killian
won.
is just over there. His neck might as well be broken. His head is just so turned to the side. He's just.
Before Beetle walks down to follow, Hart like gives a little nod towards this door, in case he should just peep through the keyhole or anything.
Oh.
As a little sneaky guy that he is.
Okay, Beetle will. Beetle will follow the nod, look at the door, and then like slowly nod his own understanding and skitter over. And as the stairs are creaking, so he can hear Croc and them going down, he'll like drop down on all fours and try and pop a big eye under the door.
With his slither ability.
Roll me perception.
Got it. Does this count as pursuing a lead? Also, do I get that?
Sure,
bonus?
I'll give that to you.
This is related to our current investigation, our current goal.
Yeah.
That's a total of 23.
Feel free to click that door just as a peek inside. As you look inside, you see it's sort of like a like the door that you see is pretty like barred up. It's like an iron door. It's got some locks on, but obviously with how ramshackled the house is or the building, the door isn't set 100% correctly. But you're able to kind of peek through it in some way, through like the lock hole and things like that, and you see that there are chests full of gold inside, and also chests full of the casino chips.
Okay.
And various storage things in there, but mostly just valuables in there.
Yeah.
It's like a bit of a vault for them.
Beetle scampers back and runs up Hart, but like in a spiral, so it looks like those barber poles, you know, the red line going, like spinning up. He does that, he like roundabouts all the way up to Hart and perches on his shoulder and whispers, he's like, there's a treasury room behind there.
Ah, neat.
Not what we're here for.
Sure. Okay, we're good.
As we're going down the stairs, Beetle's like, I don't think he would just give the key up because we beat him at gambling, so stay alert.
He comes down, he points over to the wall over there, or to the door rather, and he's like, it's past there. Go down there and take a ride. It'll be obvious to you.
All right.
Thanks, Croc. He looks at the others.
Oh, fuck off. Get your key and get out of here.
Oh, okay. I was just, well, hold on. Can I have a word with them just for a moment?
You do whatever you want. and he'll leave you. He'll leave you and he'll go upstairs and hear a shink as he kind of closes a door up there.
I think we should probably still tell him something about that creature. Just for his safety.
His
Why?
safety.
Well, he works with my mom.
He's also a notorious criminal underlord who is notable for killing people.
But,
He's also enormous. Look at him.
but he's basically a part of the family.
Your family.
If he works with my mom, then it's probably in our best interest to keep him alive. I don't want to disappoint Mom.
I'm going to be honest with you, Beetle. That may be in your best interest, not ours.
So you would be opposed?
I would be extremely opposed.
But it
If
could
I were
also...
to be completely honest, I would take his head and everything that he owns.
Oh. I was going to say it could increase our reputation with them also, which might be good, especially since all other factions in the city freaking hate us. If you really think about it.
If I really think about it, if he remembered who we were, he would probably hate us.
But there's Croc's gang. There's irrelevant people. Irrelevant gangs. Like, we don't even, who cares? And then there's the Tyrants Guild. And the Tyrants Guild hates us. We can't just go around making enemies of everyone, and this is going to leave a sour taste in his mouth. If he didn't remember us before, he's going to remember us for this.
Do you think Croc is the type that forgives easily? Or do you think he's the type who finds out where you sleep
and crushes your head with a rock in the night.
You honestly, Beetle, I understand what you're saying, but he did go into that bet knowing that if he lost, he would not get the information.
Feels wrong.
Welcome to the underworld.
But do you think he did that to his mom? Do you think he did that to his mom?
It was screaming about revenge.
She would want revenge otherwise?
Well, was she saying she wanted revenge on her son or for her son?
It sounded very much against him.
Did it?
It was a very angry voice.
Hey, Tellem, question.
Yes?
You have mentioned vengeful spirits.
Hello, yes, that is me.
Yeah.
I like that we're talking about this in the basement.
Perhaps we should go and get the key while we talk.
Do you think that she came back as a vengeful spirit?
I can tell you that betrayal is a great way to anchor somebody's soul to the world of the living.
Gray is opening the door.
So what if we get locked in here?
As you open the door, you hear several footsteps